Yo, yo. What's good? I don't know why it takes so long for these people to start this joint. I don't understand. Hey, put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me clearly. You know what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. And y'all can hear me clearly. You know what I'm saying? Cause it clearly be a lot going on. You know? Did y'all smash the like button? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all, what did y'all smash the like button? You know? Let a brother know. Let a brother know what's good. What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing, man? I missed y'all yesterday, man. I apologize. Had a bunch of stuff to do, and it got too late to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Daryl, man. Yo, I do want to talk about a little bit though, Daryl. Shout out to Daryl. He said, "My bad, Izzy. About last night, I was high and tripping, bro. Never meant no disrespect to you at all." Shout out to you, man. That's big man stuff. That's big man stuff, and I appreciate it. I do want to talk about though. I'm gonna talk around it because none of this is directed towards you. I'm gonna talk around it because this is a prime example of how things go. But shout out to you, bro, and much love to you. No. You know what I'm saying? Take a big man to apologize and say when they're wrong. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It ain't no problem. It ain't no worries. Yo, as a matter of fact, I got a song that you might like. And I do want to talk around the edges of this because it's not about Daryl and myself. It is about just YouTube being older and all of this stuff. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. It's all good. Make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. We about to have a hell of a show. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know it's hit for. Y'all already know what to do. Listen, it's your man's Izzy Biz, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know it's here for. Y'all already know how we do. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to come on in. We about to have a hell of a show. You already know. So listen, before we get to start, today's show is why you hate my ideas so badly you attack my family. On the thumbnail it says debate me. Don't debate me, debate me. So we're gonna talk about this. And I got tyranny in the thumbnail because the tyranny situation from 3 years ago brings about a very interesting conversation. Shout out to Sister Tyranny. We're gonna get into it. And again, that doesn't mean that I align with tyranny or align with everything that tyranny does, or agree with tyranny or agree with everything tyranny does. I don't. But in the meantime, between time, let me shout out to her though. That's my sis. Regardless, let me shout out my man Coach at 303 the Great, who was sponsor of Sunday show. I believe that was. Thank you so much, my guy. Or was that? No. That wasn't Sunday show. That was Monday show. What today is, man? God doggone it. Today Wednesday. It's today Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Sponsor of Monday show because we didn't do a show yesterday. My day's coming together. Y'all gotta forgive me. Shout out to my man Kojak 303 the Great, who is sponsor of Monday show. Make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. Gotta celebrate my guy Kojak 303 the Great. Appreciate you, bro.
Got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm Spider-Man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 303 the Great. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, in the city lights, where the dreams come alive. Kojak and 3 rise, and it's time to thrive. Lord of the Mice, reign is supreme. Got the whole squad back, and we chasing that dream. Steadfast and true, never break, never bend. The Emperor's here, he's the realest of friends. Where's he at? Right here, making visions clear. Smooth operator, have no fear, he's near. Get down, or get put down. Dilly, all hail the supreme. Yeah, Kojak and 30 great. Support the team and the green. Don't be silly, rising to the top. We still our faith, yeah. We still our faith, yeah. We still our faith, yeah. Rising to the top, we still our faith, yeah. The ladies stay near, they feeling the vibe. Chatting wives about. We living this life with big faces in the game. We breaking the mold. An abundance of loyal hearts, stories untold. Respect, royalty, it's not hard to see. Life's a sketch, ain't no tears, just glee. Hierarchy's tight, there's no room for fear. Moving through the shadows, he'll be here, my dear. Get down, get put down, get down. All hail the supreme. Yeah, Kojak and 30 the great. Support the team and the dream. Don't be silly. Rising to the top, we still our faith. Out of nowhere, like a hero, he appears with wisdom so deep. It's rich like a seer. The thief of joy, they can't compare. Get right or get left, man. Don't get stuck unaware. Navigating life like it's ours to command. Building our empire, strong as we stand. Every day's a battle, but we rise like the sun. Holding down our sphere, let's have some fun. Step into the scene where dreams ignited. With Kojak in the front, we feel so united. It's smooth with the flow, ain't no room for despair. Get down or get put down, lift your soul in the air. Get put down, all hail the supreme. Kojak and Koshi the great. Support the team and the cream, don't be silly. Rising to the top, we seal our faith. Kojak, he's our guiding light. Yeah, every step we take, we ready to ignite. So lift your voice and raise your cheer. Support the team, cause the Emperor's here. We seal our faith. We seal our faith. Yeah. Rising to the top, we seal our faith. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my man Emperor Kojak 303 the Great, sponsor of Monday Show. We didn't do a show yesterday, so we didn't have a sponsor. So make sure y'all sponsor the show today, and you get a theme song. You get a theme song, your own theme song. That boy good. Hey, shout out to Kojak 303 the Great. For all you haters out there, this is why I'm Lord of the moderators and the Emperor of YouTube. You gonna respect me or get the F out straight like that. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 303 the Great. Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad. What's going on, y'all? Good to see y'all in the building. My people's in here. What up, though? Kojak 303 the Great, I got you on this, bro. We gotta chop it up. He said they need to learn. You can't throw rocks and hide your heads. I know that's right. Shout out to my man, Darryl Long, who is a man amongst men. Yo, man, listen, even though he manipulate, he do what he do, I gotta give honor to a real one. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot to admit when you're wrong and to apologize in front of the people. So, yo, I accept your apology. My bad as well. It's no love lost for me. I do want to talk about some things, though, but it's no love lost for me at all. Shout out to KO Black. What's up, man? Ayo, KO, salute. What's going on, Robert W. Bands? What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Good to see you. It's all good, bro. Also, Corey called out TLA by name. Might want to check the first 40 minutes of the show out last night. Darlene is back. Yeah, I saw Darlene back. Shout out to that. May check that out. I don't know. Monday show. Today is Wednesday. Thank you, bro. What's up? What's up, Freeze on Lou? He said, Easy Stansfield. Is that like Marlo's brother? Hey, Jess. Jazzy, good to see you. Great day, sis. Said, you looking fly today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lord ADS, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Lord ADS? Raj Wills, salute. Raj Wills in the building. Good to see you. What it do? What up, Ogon? Good to see you, bro. Demon mode, Kojak activated tonight. Don't be on demon mode, bro. What's up? What's up? Ivy Wardy, peace. What's good? Good to see you. Man, you on Chaotic was wild. Hey, man, we gotta talk about it all. We're gonna talk about that all. Damn, what's the beautiful Mocha sister right there? Who's that beautiful sister? I don't know. What's up, TV Trucker? That's Just Jazzy, man. That's Just Jazzy. Shout out to Just Jazzy being crafty in her review. Shout out to that. Yo, before we get started, we got a heck of a show for y'all today. Tell a friend to come on in. We got a hell of a show. Y'all already know, right? So, for me, and I only can speak for me, I'm about to be 50 years old. I know people accuse me of being 50, but I couldn't take credit yet because I ain't get there. I still haven't got there yet. God willing, in 2 weeks, I'll be there. I'll be at 50 in 2 weeks. Man. And where I'm from, Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, that is an accomplishment. Now, I have not lived in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York my whole life. I moved away for a brief stint when I was very little. We moved back, and then we moved back away. I moved away permanently when I became a teenager. I was 15 years old, about to be 15 years old, and we moved from New York to North Carolina. So I was in the midst of my freshman year in high school when I moved to North Carolina. So, as you can imagine, it's a much different thing, but being almost 50 years old and going through elementary school, as a lot of people know it, middle school, as a lot of y'all call it, and then a small portion of high school in New York City, it has had a profound effect on me and my development. I've seen a lot in those years, been through a lot in those years, and unfortunately, been molded. A lot of my personality, a lot of my temperament, a lot of the way I see things, view things, good, bad, and ugly, has been molded through that experience. However, what I realize is that as nearly a 50-year-old man who has survived, who's been through a lot of things, I went to Sarah J. Hale. Yeah, I went to Sarah J. Hale. It's no longer there, but I went to Sarah J. Hale High, or Fulton and Dean, Sarah J. Hale. Yes, I did. But shout out to that cool Kamazi. Yeah, I did. But okay, I'll be from Carolina now. 919, stand up, North Carolina. Go ahead and stand up. Raise your hand up, brother. Shout out to Petey Pablo. Shout out to Pop. All right? So I'm from North Carolina. Cool. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to Lehman representative here. Ain't nothing wrong with being from North Carolina. North Carolina is dope. Hey, listen, there was also a very, very famous man who was also born in February, and his birthday is coming up on the 17th of February. And this man has revolutionized things. And he's also from Brooklyn, New York, and also moved to North Carolina. And the rest has been a legendary. There's been a couple of people like that, but shout out to Michael Jeffrey Jordan, who was born in Brooklyn, New York, and moved to North Carolina, and the rest is history. So, hey, I'm in good company, okay? So, anywho, I've made a decision. We're going to talk about this decision that I've made, and we're going to go, nah, you can't claim Jordan. He's from Brooklyn. Stop it. You cannot claim Jordan. He's not from the Bronx. He's from Brooklyn, like most of the other Liddy people are from Brooklyn, okay? Let's just be clear. They're from Brooklyn, like me. The county of Kings County, but we ain't going to go into that. Listen, we're going to have a hell of a show for y'all today. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know it's here for. Y'all already know how we do. Now, listen, before we get started, make sure you hit the like button. Likes are free. Likes don't cost you.
Nut-ching.
Likes cost you at all. They're free 99. So do like the homie Trish says, smash the like button.
Push a button. Now, come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button. Now, the LIKES, the likes are free, but the LIGHTS, the likes, they cost money and they cost money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, make sure that you support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Do us a favor and
show me the money.
Spot 4 o'clock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Show me the money. If you want your comments highlighted and read beyond the point where I already welcome you into the show and read your comments a couple of times, make sure you do so through the Super Chat or through the Cash App. And you already know, if you're a sponsor of the show, $50 above, man, we go all the way out for you and we celebrate you like no other. You get your own theme song and I'll email it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll get it to you. Give me your email. I'll get you the theme song. Okay. So make sure not only will I highlight your comments all stream long, I'm going to celebrate you on the community tab, and I'm going to send you your own theme song. That boy good, all right? So make sure y'all support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? All right? In the meantime, between time, y'all already know how we do. It's time to get ready for the show. Let's.
Excuse me. Did I hear someone say, wait, hold up? He said, dope conversations deserve dope donations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show love and hype them up.
You are locked in with Izzy Bands. Let's keep this energy going.
Mr. Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, who? Izzy Big Bands.
Welcome to the Real Spill with Mills. Welcome everybody to the podcast with Izzy Bands. Make sure you support the show, support the stream. Let's welcome the host, Mr. Izzy Bands.
Let's go.
Support the show, support the stream.
Nah, I mean. Yeah.
Shout out to Cool Kamazi. He said $10 supporting and super chatting the Brooklyn way. Hey, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. 4 to the 5 to the 6 line. Salute. Shout out to that. That's Manhattan or the Bronx. But yo, we wrote the A, the B, and the C. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn is the A, the B, and the C. Shout out to the 4, the 5, and the 6. That sounds like CeeLo to me. 4, 5, 6. Crack 'em. Shout out to that. Thank you so much, Cool Kamazi. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all be like the brother Cool, man. Support the show. Support the stream. Now, man.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Yo, shout out to my guy, Jim Rat 08 in the building. He said, here, present. What up, brother? I can't ever catch you live no more. Out here, big grinding. Shout out to you, my brother. Always good to see you. Man, I'm glad you caught me live today. What's up, Dream? Great day, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, we the A, the D, and the C, brother. The A, the D, the C. Local, or express. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got alphabets. We got them alphabets in Brooklyn. Yo, it's time for the show. So be like Cool Kamazi and make sure y'all support the show. Because of him, we only need 24 more people, at least $5 a piece. Support the show, support stream. Now, I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. I made a declaration. I made a decision. And I'm going to tell y'all early what this decision is. Matter of fact, I wrote a song about it. You want to hear it? I wrote a song. What's up? Deucey MacGyver in the building. Thank you. Yo. Shout out to Deucey MacGyver. Thank you for that $2. Thank you so much, Deucey MacGyver. Y'all be like Deucey MacGyver. Support the show, support stream. Now, man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you. Help us reach our goal. Today. Yo, so I wrote a song about this. I want y'all to listen to the lyrics. This is what I decided to do.
Yeah, we coming live. Oh. I'm a YouTuber, it's fine. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go live. Yeah, Biggie told you step away with your fist fight ways. This ain't back in the days, it's a brand new day. 30 years ago, yeah, I'm almost 50. Can't be no keyboard warrior, life ain't thrifty. I'm chilling in my space, I won't lose my cool. Don't be throwing shade like we still in school. You wanna test, bring your best, I'm not pressed. We're all grown now, man, let's invest. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go lay out. Energy is legendary, but fighting, nah man. I got nothing to prove, so just try to understand. Bruise my ego, I can't pretend. Life's too short, let's just make amends. Unless you ready to delete or die, let's keep it on the internet, you can't deny. You can say what you want, yeah, sticks and stones, but words hit harder when they come from phones. BS is not fear, it's wisdom, you know. Don't be ashamed, it's just how we grow. A good run beats a bad fall every time. I'm from the Ville where the struggle was grind. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go to live. We age gracefully, no need to fight. So let's build this empire shining bright. I'm a YouTuber, living my truth, catching these vibes, raising the youth. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. Let's keep it online, that's where we thrive. I'm a YouTuber, yeah, we gon' survive.
I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fight or catch fights. I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy. Room temperature set at 75 degrees. As a matter of fact, I don't care what y'all say. That's the groove. I gotta play that one.
It's more than hype, it's real.
Hold on, man.
What? Yeah, we coming live. Oh, I'm a YouTube, it's fine. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go live. Yeah, Biggie told you step away with your fist fight ways. This ain't back in the days, it's a brand new day. 30 years ago, yeah, I'm almost 50. Can't be no keyboard warrior, life ain't thrifty. I'm chilling in my space, I won't lose my cool. Don't be throwing shade like we still in school. You wanna test, bring your best, I'm not pressed. We're all grown now, man, let's invest. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go lay out.
That man pen is lethal. I'm a YouTuber. A content creator. You know how, listen. I don't know about some of y'all. I'm so glad to be inside, son. I'm so shout out to Lay like that. She said that was fire. I'm two-stepping in my kitchen. I like that. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. Shout out to my sisters in the building. Good to see you. What's up, Cynical One? What's up, Lay? My sisters? What's going on? I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. Man, I spent my whole life outside. Y'all youngest, y'all got it. Y'all talking about outside. Y'all ain't been outside. I guess it's your turn. But let me just tell you, that it's good to grow older and to live a peaceful life. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to grow older to get the gray. That's why I don't dye the gray, even though it's annoying because it don't grow gray all the way. It got patches, but eventually it'll get there. But I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. What's up, Blame Ben? Real life will always make the best relatable music. Dope work, my G. Thank you, Blame Ben. Appreciate you. These folk looking at me crazy. So what? Yeah, he in the job doing the two-step. That's a hit right there. That's a banger. Shout out to Taste of Caramel. Inside is comfy and climate control. Yeah, the I just set the thermostat to 75 degrees, nice and comfortable. My gaming chair is comfy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YouTuber. Shout out to the Knight and the Bishop. Said, thank you for coming by my stream. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so listen. No, it's not directed to any particular person, KO. It's just like it's directed to me, really. So maybe me, right? I've decided that look, I get disappointed with myself, right? When I get into arguments, shout out to Daryl. We got into a little back and forth last night, but he apologized. Big man of him. Shout out to him. It don't be about nothing. It just be like silly stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people gonna say what they want to say. People gonna think what they want to think. And at some point in your life, you gotta decide like that don't really matter. Like, what am I? I don't need any more stripes. I don't need any more stripes. I don't need any more credibility. I don't need any more validation. I'm good. Like, so if someone says something about me, I don't gotta react and say something about them. And that's something that I'm learning. To be honest, that's something I'm learning. My environment, KO would tell you, the people from Brook Nam or any inner city would tell you, yo, we're trained differently. We're bred differently. However, a lot of the ways that we learned growing up was some BS, bros. It's some BS. It's okay to let some stuff slide. It's okay to let people talk. They talk. It's okay to let people believe what they want to believe. Like, yeah, we Gen X, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we was bred on fighting and battling and, you know, but like all of that is back in the days. You ain't no fighting no more. And Taste of Karma said, oh, Lord, you've been out here arguing with folks. Israel. Really? I don't know. What is that? Laguni Mills? Facts, Izzy. Yo, I was telling my son, you know, it's crazy, right? Because my son goes to a school, like I was telling y'all before, it's a public school, but it's a magnet school. And where I live, the magnet schools, the number one rule is if you fight once, you're out of there. And then you're out of the system for all of Alabama to go to a magnet school. Let me say that again. If you fight one time, you're out of there. And you're kicked out the system for all, unless you appeal and all this other crazy stuff, right? So my advice to my son is very different than advice that my father gave to me. I tell my son to avoid the conflict. I teach him how to fight, but avoid the conflict as much as you can. Avoid it. Because someone says something crazy to you, you don't got to say nothing back, because when you do, they got to escalate and overcome what you said to them. And then you got to overcome what they said to you. And then it's just a back and forth with some BS. Shout out to Coach J. He said, yeah, that's how my high school was. It was a magnet school and college prep. Shout out to that. So it's like, make sure y'all supporting the show. It's like I gotta practice what I preach, and usually I'm very good about that. But being that how I grew up and where I grew up and the time that I grew up there, it's very much difficult for me. It's very much difficult for me. But as I'm approaching 50 years old, man, and through the grace and mercy of God, I'll get there. The closer I get to 50, because I'm not 50 yet. Y'all be trying it. The closer I am to 50, the more I realize, like, yo, a lot of this stuff that I thought was important, a lot of the stuff that I was into is really not that important. And it's amazing how, like, younger people nowadays discount, like, being 50 is like a diss. Like, yo, you're 50 years old. Like, yo, for me, where I'm coming from, that's an accomplishment. Yo, you know how many of my friends, my own brother, didn't get to see none of this stuff? I got a brother that didn't get to see this, didn't get to see 40. Ain't never gonna see 50 alive. I got so many friends that done lost their life in their 20s and in their 30s. I got friends that lost their life in their teens. Shout out to Cool. He said, I've been styling, been styling on me for about half a century. Salute. Brody, not too many here to experience that mile. So yeah, shout out to you. Thank you, man. Hey, most of my friends didn't make it out these after 40. Shout out to that TB Truck of mine neither. I got some, and I'm grateful. That's why, yo, even if me and Angry Man go back, that's my man's 100 grand. Yo, to be friends with people, a person for almost 30 years in this day and age, that's not to be taken lightly. It's not to be taken lightly. And that's why when people say, yo, you treat Angry Man different. Yeah, that's my friend in real life. This is 2010. Don't that dude look like, hey, shout out to AP. Don't that dude look like kind of like Kills? That's not Kills, though. Shout out to AP. Don't that dude kind of look like Kills that AM is dapping up? That's not Kills. That's AP. Shout out to my man AP. AP. Shout out to AP. But yeah, that's not Kills. That's AP. But that was 2010. That was 2010. At that point, Angry Man and I had already been friends for 13 years at that point. At that point, Angry Man and I had already been friends for 13 years. Now you're talking about 2026, 16 years past that point. Good, bad, ugly. Good, bad, ugly. It is what it is. Shout out to my man KP for KC5. He said, rocking the Royal Fitted. Salute, 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 salute. Yeah, a little throwback. Hell, my great grandma died at childbirth at 28. God rest her soul, man. Look, let me dig out the picture from the 90s. Don't you look, if you do, then you're going to have to show yourself too. If you do, then you're going to have to show yourself too. I got that picture with the peoples with us in school. I got the picture, girl. If you do, you got to show yourself too. That's all I'm going to say. But let the record reflect, even then, Izzy had on the Mickey Mouse hat. Even in school, I had on the Mickey Mouse hat. I had on the Tommy Hilfiger shirt. Yeah. And the Jabot shorts. Yeah. I did. Oh, dang. Yep. That's what you're going to have to do. You show yourself. Don't be trying to blur you out, because I'm going to show the whole picture. You want to I'm going to show the whole thing. I'm trying to make it to 50. Got to eat healthy and work out more. Yeah, I got to eat healthy and work out more too. It ain't hard. Walk outdoors and walk 3 miles around the block. Shout out to that. Listen, support the show, support the stream in the meantime, between time, right? But we talking about, hey, what's up? What it do? Living humbly. What's going on, family? Good to see you. We talking about why you hate my ideas so much you attack my family, right? And this was inspired by the tyranny situation. I'm not going to say no other names. Because it's not about old buddy anymore. I'm old buddy fatigued. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even like. I don't want y'all, even if we do a panel, I don't even want y'all to bring up his name no more. I don't got nothing against him. I'm just I'm just fatigued on it. It's cool. Like, he did what he did. We've done the streams about it. Everybody else keep doing streams about it. I'm good on it. I've said what I said. I meant what I said, and I'm pretty much finished with it. For until he do something else crazy again, I'm done. Like, I said what I said. There ain't no need to belabor in the point, right? But if my philosophy triggers you, what does threatening my family prove? If my philosophy, if my ideology, if my, whatever, if it triggers you, what does threatening me or my family prove? That you're morally superior or that you're emotionally unstable? What does it prove? There's a difference between having an opinion and then having a license to dehumanize, right? My opinion, if it offends you, if you don't like my opinion, that don't give you a license to dehumanize me or want to exact violence against me or want to go to the next level. That's why I hate that whole saying, yeah, on the war, there's no difference in war. And no, it is. These are people, we're just people with ideas. And unless I was attacking you and your family personally, why would you be attacking me? And I'm just speaking in general. Why would you be attacking me or attacking my family? I'm talking about your ideas, your ideology, what you said, what you did. I'm not trying to attack you personally. I'm not trying to bring your peoples into it. I'm not trying to downgrade you as a person. I'm talking about the things that you said and the things that you did. See, you don't have to like what I think. And because you don't like what I think, now I'm not human? That's not a disagreement. That's the tribal warfare with Wi-Fi. Y'all, what's up, Marcus Evans? What up, Brother Mills and the good people in the chat? Yeah, it's not about tyranny, bro. It's not about tyranny personally. And listen, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Exercise every day. I do 2 hours on Sundays and 1 hour Monday through Saturday. Shout out to that. Yeah, we don't have to do that, y'all. You get on a Peloton 3 times a week, bro. Shout out to that. Yeah, Marcus. We don't have to do that because it's not really about tyranny. That's why I just have her picture in the thumbnail, but I don't have her name in the title because it's not really about her. It's about the example that happened and then the backlash behind the example that happened and then the other things that result, even the things to the people that's involved. And so it's talking about the mindset, the ideology, and the actions of the people. It's not really talking about anybody particularly. In my song, shout out to you. Get back to work, brother. Get back to work. Shout out to you. Appreciate you coming through. Make sure y'all support the show, though, in the meantime, between time. In my song, I'm a YouTuber. That's the new song. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not going to fight you or catch flights. I might debate you. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not going to fight or catch flights, but I might debate you. Why is having a difference of opinion, a different way of looking at things or philosophy, why does it have to come down to we're fighting? Physically, we're fighting. You want to do bodily harm to me. I want to do bodily harm because we disagree? Because we disagree? Now, granted, a lot of people online take it further than where it needs to be. They start getting real personal. But I think it's a bunch of hurt people that turn debates into death threats. Y'all ever notice something? The loudest, quote unquote, moral voices are usually the quickest to threaten violence when challenged. Have y'all noticed that? The loudest, quote unquote, morally high ground having people are the quickest to threaten violence. Now, granted, I said to John Galt the other day, which is true, I'm prone to violence. It's because of where I'm from. But the truth of the matter is I've been working overtime to get out of that mindset. And I've been praying to God to help me to get out of that mindset. God, y'all don't even know, man. God has brought me so far as my temper. Angry Man told y'all one time, in real life, I'll set it on you. In real life, I will set it on you. Don't play with me. But that's not the way to be. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not anything that you could build on or that you could live a long, substantial life. Yo, you reap what you sow. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Y'all realize that, right? And so that's one of the character flaws that I happen to have amongst the many. Right now, I don't smoke and I don't drink, and I'm not like out here like, I don't trick off, and I'm not like easily ran by women and nothing like that. At the same time, because of how I've been bred, I have a very bad temper. And I look at things real militantly. And you might get set on. Like if you play with me and I think that you're a threat, it might be a problem for you. And essentially maybe for me too. But I ain't think about none of that. When it's time to go, I'm trained to go. So I've really asked God, for real, I'm not even playing. I really asked God and cried out to God for a long time to take that from me, to help me. And he's really helped me along the way, to the point where my son's mother be looking at me crazy when I be telling my son the stuff I tell him. But I'm telling him because I recognize that monster in him that's automatically in him that I didn't even teach it to him. He got the same monster innate in him. And I understand that monster could be very dangerous for him and for his life. And I want my son to have a better life than me. I want him to live better than I live. I want him to be better than I was. So I can't condone, if someone say something crazy to you, you say something crazy back. And if they even act like they gonna do whatever, you demolish them, son. I can't teach my son that. He gonna get kicked out of school and he ain't gonna have no options. He go to a school that if you fight one time, you're out of there. You're out of there and you're out the magnet program system. So in a place where the school system's okay, but we all know Alabama is allegedly last or close to last scholastically. So I got to give my son, because we live in Alabama, the best possible place to be educated, so he has the most possible options. So I can't train him. He don't live in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York in the 80s. He lived in clean Alabama, that where we live is predominantly black people. However, it's it's a red state. So does he need to know how to defend himself and to protect himself? Without question. However, that should be the absolute last option. It's just what it is. We live in a world where people are not fist fighting anymore. They're not fist fighting anymore. They're not duking it out, you know what I'm saying, and going head up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't shooting the ones no more. They ain't shooting the ones going head up and, you know what I mean, and knuckling up, and they ain't, you know what I mean? They pew pew. Especially you embarrass somebody, You one up them, you beat them in a fight, they coming back. So how do I teach my baby? You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. It's my little man. I'm gonna teach my little man, little me, yo, man, yo, try to be the biggest, the toughest. Like, no, be the smartest, be the most intelligent, be the most socially aware. Be the most socially aware. Be the most person to be able to be in right standing. That way, if anything pop off, you have the high ground and righteousness will be on your side. And therefore, God will fight your battle for you. There's nobody bigger or better than God or badder than God. You know what I mean? My man Calvin Cook said, right. Cole said, exactly. Them and their crew bringing them tools. Shaking my dad. Shout out to Tulo Keezy. Hey, sis, good to see you always in the building. Yo, my guy, Sock Passe, what's up, man? Where you been at? Shout out to Sock Passe in the building. We all prone to violence. It is what it is. Most of us was taught to be that way, yeah. But not all of us, but a lot of us was taught to be that way. But we got to unlearn, like my man said, it keeps coming to me a lot. A South Central OG Bobby Johnson, we said, yo, the ways that we learned was bullshit. Even when he played as Parnell in Minister Society, yo, Ronnie, teach, yo, Kane, teach my son that the way that I taught you was bullshit. From behind bars, Parnell told Kane, man, Ronnie, like, you go ahead with that. I'm going to be in here forever. But teach my son that the ways that I taught you was some bullshit. And he was gangster. Tay said, thank God. What's up, Private Pookie? Set it on him is LOL. Nah, salute to your growth. Thank you, man. Hey, Brownsville. Yeah, Brownsville, home of the break. Yeah, shout out to TBU Trucking. Thank you for the $5. Before YouTube, most of us never walked around arguing all day with another person. Most people didn't. Some of us didn't argue, but we definitely got it in. Shout out to you. I appreciate that, man. Y'all be like TBU Trucking. Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. I really appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Oh, see, that's the part talking about Alabama is black on the inside, white on the outside. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I generally take the high road. I walk away. Unfortunately, I have been known to gently ask someone to please stop. Yeah, right. You lying. A little bully. She's a little bully. Don't let her lie to y'all. Don't let Taste the Caramel fool you all. She's a little thug. I don't know what's her problem. She's a little thug. I don't know what's her problem. She be praying to God, too, to get herself together. Because she from the South Side. Anywho, she from the South Side. Oh, really, Izzy? Well, yeah. She's a little thug, man. She like 2'4", and she. Hey, listen, her bite is worse than her bark. She's a thug, yeah. Yeah, she's a thug, missus. She from the South Side, son. She said from the South Side. Topsoil or red clay? Topsoil all day, brother. We need topsoil so that we can grow. You can't grow anything in red clay, can you? I don't think you could grow anything in red clay. We need topsoil so that we could grow. You know what? Yeah, I know. I already know, man. You ain't fooling me. I have seen you in action. Taking on everybody. Hey, y'all make sure y'all support the show. So it's an amazing thing, man. Like I said, I aspire to be inside. You know, it's different. Like I know I hear a lot of people on the YouTube streets talk about being outside. But when you've been a person that you lived outside your whole life, like no, I want to come inside. Can I come inside like intro? Shorty, would you let me come inside like intro? I want to come inside. I don't want to be outside. I want to be in a gaming chair. And I want to chill out and talk to you good people from the comfort of the keyboard. Now, y'all ain't got to worry about me. I'm not a keyboard warrior, nor do I want to be. I don't want to be a keyboard warrior either. I just want to tell my tales and talk my stuff and give my stories and converse with you people. I don't mind if you have a difference of opinion, but you don't have to disrespect me. Hit it or direct me directly. You ain't got to talk crazy about me or talk crazy to me, because guess what? I ain't gonna talk crazy to you. I'm not gonna talk crazy to you. I'm not. Okay? Now, sometimes, like, shout out to my man for last night. I don't want to say his name because it's not a shot. Shout out to my man. Well, let me say his name. Shout out to my man, 18th letter, right? Shout out to my man, the 18th letter. I love 18th letter. That's my guy. I got a lot of respect for the brother. I got a lot of love for the brother. That's my guy. Hands down. 18th letter is my guy. I just didn't like that he was bringing up stuff that we learned in school for the conversation, because I think that's part of the problem. So y'all might hear me say, man, come on, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Or like, yo, come on, you got to stop giving misinformation or whatever. But that's not like an attack on him personally, because I love that brother. I think that's a dope brother. That's my man's 100 grand. I got a lot of respect and love for 18th letter. At the same time, and I got to work on that. I got to be better. And my apologies to you, bro, because I didn't mean, and I don't think he took it like that, but I just want to say that. I don't mean no disrespect to you, and I don't mean to come off that way. It's just that let me say this. I do get extremely passionate about our people that, and y'all seen it a lot. I get passionate about our people because we do have a particular plight in the world, unlike any other people, right? We have evidence and we have a belief about where we're from. Most of us don't know. Most of us so-called Black Americans don't know where we're from. We don't know our origins. So it's really all speculation on both parts. Those people that say we're from Africa with no real proof, and then those people that say we're indigenous to here, we are the natives with no real proof. Like we could speculate, and we could go as far as we could go with the scholarship to show both parts, right? And I'm very, very passionate about that, right? And I'm very sensitive to that. And I know that we have been lied to, and we have been tricked, and we have been conditioned, programmed, and socialized to think a certain type of way. And I do fight back against that mindset a lot. So again, if I've offended anyone in fighting against that mindset, I want you to know that it's not personal. And I do apologize if I said anything that was disrespectful, because I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a content creator. I want to be inside. I want to be your neighbor. Yo, shout out to Chop. What's up? Hey, got that bad soil and bad people. Oh, Lord, don't do that. We star seeds at best. Hey, I hear you, Calvin Cook. I hear you, bro. But it's like too many times we'll have ideological differences, philosophical differences. We'll see things different ways, and it will turn into like a battle of egos. And then it goes from a battle of egos to, yo, I'll do this to you. No, I'll do that to you. Yo, I'll do this to you. No, I'll do that to you. Yo, meet me here. Yo. And then for what? Because you got an idea. Yo, opinions are like belly buttons and buttholes. We all got those. Opinions are like belly buttons and buttholes. We all got them. and some of ours align and some of ours don't, and some of ours are diametrically opposed to others, but excuse me, it should be okay. It should be okay. We should be able to express what we think and what we feel without it having to go to violence. Okay, and that's why, if y'all notice, I try to stay away from. I'm never gonna deny God. So I don't. If you notice, I don't really kind of condemn anybody for their beliefs, and I don't kind of try to put my beliefs on anybody. But I do pray and I do speak of God, right? But I come from an era where they didn't talk about politics and they didn't talk about religion like that out in the open. Because those are highly inflammable subjects. So that's why I don't have political conversation. It don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, I believe as I believe, and my belief doesn't require you to believe what I believe. My belief doesn't require you to do or to participate in life the way I do. I think that we all should pay attention to our local elections. I think that we all should pay attention to the policies and the things that affect us on a local level, because that's a direct effect on our everyday life, right? At the same time, in the grand scope of politics, nationally, you know, you're entitled to your beliefs and your opinion. You're entitled to it one way or another. So I can't fight with you because you like Donald Trump. And I can't fight with you because you don't. Now, if you say some things to me that make absolutely no sense, I probably will give you some pushback like, wait, what about this or what about that? That doesn't make sense. I probably will give you some pushback on your ideology, but, you know, I don't have to hate you because you don't like Trump, and I don't have to hate you because you love Trump. It doesn't. And so it brings the question of, if my ideas are so weak, if my ideas are not good ideas, are not sound, why not just beat the ideas? If my argument is trash, destroy my argument. But if you attack my character instead, that tells me the logic wasn't losing. You was losing. And this is the argument that you see that I have with a particular person, my homie, a lot. I'm like, yo, fam, if my argument is wrong and logically unsound, beat my argument. You ain't got to get loud or try to get like boisterous. Just beat my argument. Because I ain't going to fight with you regardless. You my man, so I'm never going to fight you. So just beat my argument. You ain't got to get loud. You ain't got to talk crazy. You ain't got to talk greasy. But to me, when you start getting like that, that means that, hey, my argument is actually sound. And my argument is not losing. You just are in that particular conversation. I saw a story yesterday of a white man who deleted his daughter over President Trump. Damn, that's crazy. That's why I don't like to talk about politics and religion. Yeah, me neither. Calvin said, I know, just sprinkle cinnamon on my mocha cappuccino. What? Hey, y'all make sure y'all support the show. Chalk, I'm not messing with you. Y'all make sure y'all support the show. Why does disagreements threaten your identity, y'all? You gotta ask yourself that. If a disagreement makes you feel so intense that you want to do bodily harm to somebody, I mean, I'm not talking about they said something about you crazy, or they threatened you, or they said something about your family, or they threatened your family. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you just having a conversation with somebody. You on this side of the conversation, they're on this side of the conversation, and what they're saying has got under your skin so much that it's like they're attacking you personally, and they ain't even said nothing about you personally. That's what we're speaking about. Then the problem isn't my philosophy. The problem is you built your entire identity around not being challenged. You built your entire identity around an echo chamber. Everybody agree, and I'm not talking about anybody in specific. Let me just be clear. Again, I'm not talking about nobody in specific. This is a general conversation right now. I promise y'all, if I was talking about somebody specific, I would let you know. I'm not at this point. This is general. This is very general. A shout out to Easy. Said if you don't vote, you're slapping your ancestors in the face after they fought for your voice. You're not contributing. You like the wingman at the court that won't fight. Okay. No, don't be trying to decipher my message because you're gonna add to and take away. My message is not to be added to or taken away. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Chalk. Don't you do it. My message is not to be added to or taken away. Just take it how I'm giving it, okay? Take it how I'm giving it. Hold on, let me put this in the thing, man. I don't know what's happening. What's going on with y'all? Come on, I gotta do 8 hours to get y'all to support. I gotta do 8 hours plus for y'all to support the show. Come on, family, don't do me like that. Come on, y'all. Everybody throw $5 at us. Jesus, Jiminy Crickets, we've been on an hour.
Cash App. Everybody. Hit the Cash App. Yeah. Hit the Cash App. Everybody. Hit the Cash App. You know you love to make my Cash App ring. You love to make it ring in the stream.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Your brother working hard. Come on. Come on. Original content. You ask for original content. Original content you're getting. You're getting original content. Come on. I'm making you a liar or a buyer. Don't you be a liar. I'm making you a liar or a buyer. Don't you be a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Don't be that. Don't be that. Y'all said y'all wanted original content. Y'all said that y'all are tired of hearing about certain people. Y'all said that y'all wanted to hear. I ain't mentioned the person's name not one time. I ain't talking about the person one time. And I'm giving y'all original content. Y'all, I'm giving you what you said you wanted. Support the show. Support the stream. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell. Somebody lying. Somebody's lying. What you say? What you say? Well, hold on. What you say? Easy. What Easy just say? Easy said, not specifically talking about you. I don't know if you vote or not. I'm just saying, more Latinos in America than blacks now, and blacks aren't voting, bruh. Well, listen, at the very least, I think that everybody should absolutely vote in their local election. No matter which way you vote for the thing that supports your best interest, at least on the local level, right? That's all I can say. Now, I don't want to tell you what to vote for or what is in your best interest because I don't know. But I do think that you should vote in your best interest and vote in the thing that aligns best for you and for your family, right? People who do original content are the ones that become big on YouTube, but certain people don't seem to get this. Shout out to that. Well, I can't tell Knight and the Bishop. I'm just saying, when you do original content in this space, the people don't support the shit. They don't, and then they'll later be like, when you get tired of not being supported and you talk about what's popular, and then all the support comes in, then they'll be like, y'all don't never do original content. Y'all always talking about the same thing. But it's like, yo, y'all support that. Y'all support it, right? When we start doing original content, y'all do not support original content. I don't know why. But y'all don't. Well, listen, it's not, but listen, family, I'm going to be honest with you. I could care less about, because this is the thing. I got so much skills that even through the daggone chaos of popular topics, I be throwing in the juice. And you might not know that you're drinking the juice, but you're drinking the juice. I just threw it in intermittently through the BS. But like this, I'm just giving you just straight raw, just raw, right? However, y'all don't like it like this. Y'all want it cut up and chopped up. Y'all don't like it like this. I could care less about impressing an audience that doesn't support the show. It doesn't make sense. We are grown people up here. Hold on real quick, Nine Bishop. We are grown people up here. Just like y'all don't have to support, it don't make sense for a man of great status with a family that he has to support to give of his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that he paid lots of money to get, to give it for free, and then people don't want to support. That don't make sense at all. I gotta, and because then when I'm broke, when I'm homeless, y'all gonna laugh at me. Y'all gonna talk about me like a dog. Y'all gonna treat me like I ain't nothing. Let's just be honest. So that's what I'm saying. It's gotta be some give and some take. If y'all respect original content, if y'all are impressed more by original content, when a brother is doing original content, show some daggone love. Hit a like, hit a share, hit a subscribe, hit a Cash App, hit a super chat, $5. I ain't asking y'all for no crazy money. If 20 people, 25 people give $5, cool. We got enough for another show. I ain't getting rich off of that, but it's enough that we can all keep going. Y'all get a little bit for me, I get a little bit for y'all. Even exchange is no swindle. Even exchange is no swindle. However, it's like, come on. Now, I get you. I know you're not, brother, and it's not an attack on you. Bishop isn't criticizing your strategy. I'm just saying, I understand. I am just writing my little paragraph that everyone knows I'm infamous for. You good. I mean, you know how it go. You write and I'm, it's all love, but I'm just saying. Like I said, it's all love. I don't mind if people disagree with me or if people see things a certain way. At the same time, I'm daggone sure gonna say what I think. And again, I'm never gonna attack you or disrespect you unless you do that to me. At the same time, I will, if I have a difference of opinion, I will, you know what I'm saying, go different than what you're saying. Shout out to Chalk. Chalk said, I watched Daryl's video this morning. You have come a long way. Overall, you did your thing on that show. I have notes, but I'll save them for another. Thank you, Chalk. That means a lot. I'm trying. No, believe it or not, I am trying. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better person. I'm not perfect, and I don't think I ever could get to perfection in this body. I'm probably one of the most imperfect people up here, right? And I got an attitude problem, and I'm extremely. I've been extremely, I got some problems, right? We all do, but I got some problems, right? I got an attitude problem, believe it or not, and I'm prone to violence for real. My brother got a line in his song. Shout out to my brother, may he rest in peace. I don't know if y'all heard his song, "The Game Ain't Never Gonna Change." He said, like the legend said, "I'm the calm one. My brothers is both loco. Cuckoo for Coco, Puff the Drodro, Brill, blast the fofo until it's over with." That was my brother's rhyme for he's been passed away since 2014. So I think he made that rhyme back in 2012. On the basketball court in my city, my nickname was Gangster. That's what they called me on the basketball court. My nickname was Gangster. Most of my fights, ironically, happened on the basketball court for whatever reason. But my nickname was Gangster. So, like, at the end of the day, it's about growing. It's about evolving. Shout out to that cynical one. Said your twin brother was mellow. Yeah, deleting someone you helped create is wild. Yeah, that is wild. That is wild. Free Zone looks at reaction videos are getting way more views on YouTube these days, and they're doing it faster and more consistently than original stuff. Shout out to the original content, though. See, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to that. But yeah, your channel is actually doing very well. Your ratio of views is your subs count is very exceptional percentage. Thanks. I appreciate it. But you know, we do have to y'all don't have to do anything. Listen, y'all don't owe me a thing. I'm not saying that. No one owes me nothing. Y'all don't. And I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate everybody that subbed. I appreciate everybody that supports the show. I appreciate y'all. At the same time, I'm gonna be real with y'all, and I don't pocket watch at all, right? It's just I was seeing yesterday people sending Corey Holcomb thousands and thousands of dollars behind some BS. And listen, if you like Corey, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like Corey's comedy too. But wrong is wrong. But it's like wrong gets supported and supported and supported. And I know it's going to be the same thing like when I called out the hypocrisy for people supporting tyranny's a baby shower. And I like tyranny. I don't have nothing against tyranny. But I caught hell, or like when I talked about the hypocrisy of supporting just Pearly things, I caught hell. Or when I was talking about House of Hypocrites he must be trying to prove a point, which he ended up in. He was trying to prove. I said this can't be real. It's not real. He must be trying to prove a point and trying to do his thing and make and get a point across and get viral. Is what I said, and I was one of the only people that caught it. And they gave me hell behind it. But this is the same thing. People sit there and they give and give and give to cats that don't, it's like wild. What are you really supporting? Now, I don't want to come after the brothers earning. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, come on. When do we take a stand and stand for what's right? Y'all gave another person who was not popular nowhere near as popular as Corey Holcomb hell for making a joke about a 12 or 13-year-old, and they don't even live in this country. Uh-oh. I won't say their name, but y'all gave another content creator hell for making a joke about a 13-year-old, a 12 or 13-year-old, and they don't even live in this country. Uh-oh. What's up, JC the Conqueror? What's going on? Uh-oh. No doubt. But I mean, I know that TB Trucker, and you always support. So, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you. What's up, Irby? You always show me support almost every day. You and my man KO Black and my people's man, it's a bunch of y'all. My people's J Jermaine, my people's KO Black. Thank you to Cool Kamazi and Deucey MacGyver today. It's a bunch of y'all that show me love almost every day, and I really appreciate y'all. TB said facts. You definitely do. Hey, what's up? Willing to win. What's going on? But yeah, it's true, Chalk. We I ain't lying. I don't even, I ain't lying. They tried to take everything for that person. And I'm not saying that the person was right. And I'm not trying to say that the person was right at all. I'm just saying that the person don't even live in this country and is not from this country and told a joke similar and almost lost their YouTube career behind it. But yet it's still, y'all are celebrating Corey Holcomb telling jokes about underage girls? Someone tell me what I'm missing. And again, I like Corey Holcomb's comedy. I like Corey Holcomb. I don't got nothing against Corey Holcomb. They accuse me of being a Corey Holcomb rider because of my opinions about what he said in against Anton. They accuse me of being a Corey Holcomb rider. So now I'm just calling it like I see it. What's up, Master Kim? Hey, Izzy. In Flint, Michigan, there's a liquor store called Dizzy Izzy. Okay. Wow. Shout out to Bucket 88. What up, Bucket 88? What's going on? While we at this point, let me say this. Stop counting other folks' pockets, especially mine. Y'all know who the F y'all are. And this ain't addressed to Izzy. F out of here. Shout out to my guy, Kojak. I'm just saying, no. Ko, you should, bro, you should have seen the preponderance of support that Corey Holcomb was getting after doing and saying some of the most disgusting and degenerate stuff about underage young girls. It's terrible. I can't even play it, bro. In good faith, even if he allowed me to play it and didn't strike me, whatever, I can't even play no stuff like that over here. I can't play no stuff like that over here with good conscience. What's up, Empress Carmen? How you doing, my sister? And but he gets support and that's cool. But it was way, to me, maybe I was tripping, but to me, it seemed like way more support than usual, bro. And it's like, why y'all doubling and tripling down on supporting this man talking this greasy about a child? He said, bro, let me try to tell the joke that he meant, bro. I saw it last night. I see it every week over there. It's sickening. And we can't even get $5. I'm talking about people is throwing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And we can't even get $5 a piece. Can y'all, everybody throw $5 at me a piece? Shit. Jesus Christ. Nah, you ain't tripping. I picked right up to. So in case y'all ain't heard it, he's talking about someone's little baby. And by little baby, I assume that the baby was like 3 years old, if I'm not mistaken. A young lady, a little baby. Little baby don't go to nobody, don't like nobody. He talked about how he ignored the little baby. So, little baby, seeing what he doing, and I'm not talking about the rapper, I'm talking about a little baby, 3 years old. Seeing what he doing, whatever, no. And then eventually come over to him. And he said, yeah, this little B is gonna be taking peen. Yeah, showing this little B gonna be taking peen. What type of stuff? What type of what? What's up, Bismillah Rabena? She said, peace, Izzy. I appreciate that you won't show that here. Yeah, no, I'm not. It's not funny. It wasn't funny. It was disgusting. It was like, what? Oh, man. I just told you. I just PDF file vibes. I just told you. Corey. Talking about he was talking, and it was supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be, cute, the baby cute. But he said he ends it with, yeah, the baby gonna be taking peen soon. Like what? Like, how could you even think of a baby that way? How could you think of a child? Who raised you?
Excuse me, who raised you?
How could you think of a child in that way? And it's real. It's beyond discussion. That's why I don't rock with Dude anymore. It's beyond discussion. It's like, huh? Yeah, it was beyond outlandish. Like, yo, come on, fam. Some things, like, yo, but again, in order for you to tell a joke like that, let's just be real. You got to be able to think of some stuff like that. And in order for you to tell a joke like that, you got to be able to think of some stuff like that. Yo, y'all support the show. If y'all want your comments highlighted red, do so through the Super Chat or through the Cash App. Raised by Wolves is hell no. An uncouth B raised him. Well, I ain't gonna do that, but shout out to that. But the fact is, in order for you to think of a joke like that, that has to be a thought in your mind. It just does. We gotta be honest. What's up, Young Riaz? What's going on? Hey, how you doing, bro? It's gotta be a thought in your mind. And so if that's a thought in your mind, how does Baby and Peen, how does a little girl Baby and Peen even, how does that? And then for people to support and celebrate. And then not to mention, he was mentioning the young girls overseas. Was it Iceland or something like that, where the age of consent is like 13 or something? Is that somewhere around where it was? The age of consent is like 13, and he tells a joke about that. And the young girls over there, and someone asked him, hey, did you partake? And he said he made a funny quip about it. Because the age of consent is 13 in Iceland. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I wouldn't give a damn if the age of consent was 15. What that got to do with me? What that got to do with me? Oh yeah, them young 13-year-olds, they be having them. Like what? They can have a good baby. What? I don't know why he's interested in this cynical one. Clear signs. Yeah, it's worth like how? Clear signs, Solomon Gomorrah. Man, ain't no coming back from that. But hey, listen, apparently in this day and age on YouTube, it is. People throwing money at it. Gift them memberships. Adding memberships. It's like, yo. But today, we struggling to get $5 a piece. We've been on live for almost an hour and a half. Yo, I'm going to play my song. Y'all support this show, man. Man, come on, man. This is crazy, family. This is crazy.
Energy is legendary, but fighting, nah man. I got nothing to prove, so just try to understand. Bruise my ego, I can't pretend. Life's too short, let's just make amends. Unless you ready to delete or die, let's keep it on the internet. You can't deny. You can say what you want, yeah. Sticks and stones, but words hit harder when they come from phone. BS is not fear, it's wisdom, you know. Don't be ashamed, it's just how we grow. A good run beats a bad fall every time. I'm from the Ville where the struggle was grind. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch flies, but I might debate. Yo, my gaming chair is comfy. Room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go to live. We age gracefully, no need to fight. So let's build this empire, shining bright. I'm a YouTuber, living my truth, catching these vibes, raising the youth. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate. Yeah, let's keep it online, that's where we thrive. I'm a YouTuber, yeah, we gon' survive.
Who gonna stand up and support the show? Shout out to Omni. He said, "This is what I was talking about." Is what was that exactly? Shout out, peace to you. What exactly, Omni, are we talking about? What's up, Kimberly? This is a waste of time. He is a comedian. They will continue to support Corey. Plus, Darlene ain't going nowhere. Listen, I'm not calling for him not to be supported. I'm calling for me to be supported, though. If y'all, and I say that loosely, support mess, at least support some stuff that's not mess. Like, I'm not asking for hundreds of dollars a piece. Everybody throw $5. $5 a piece for original content that y'all said that y'all want. Hey, what's up? What's up, Rihanna? How you doing, sis? I'm gonna play it again. This is what I was talking about when everyone was saying he's a comedian, Omni. This is just who Corey is as justification for no, but listen. Again, I didn't hear none of the underage jokes. There's no justification for these underage jokes. Ain't no, especially when it comes to a baby. There's no justification to that at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. So in the meantime, between time, y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Everybody throw $5 at us. Throw $5 at us. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, what's going on here for the tea? Oh, sorry. Here for hire. Hey, what's up? Here for hire. What's going on? Uncle Iz. What's up, family? How you doing? Good to see you. I apologize about that. I saw that wrong. My eye spray. See what happens when we don't get enough support? My eye spray start going like this. When we don't get enough support, my eye spray start tripping. I'm reading too many comments without no support. I need it in color, family. I need it in color. I need it in color. I want to know, since when did disagreements become disrespect? I want to know, since when did disagreements become disrespect? Why does "I don't agree with you" instantly translate into "I hate you"? I hate you, your moms, your bloodline. When did debate become a digital deletion? When did the debate? Yeah. I need something. That's what I need the support so I can get it in color. Here for hire. I need some support so I can see in color, man. Because Jesus, Jiminy Crickets. Or I can pull it up on the phone up close. Since when did a debate become a digital deletion? Why do people get violent over opinions? It's hilarious. Nobody threatens you over pizza topics. But your question about your worldview now is war. Izzy, people that believe disagreeing is hate is on the damn spectrum. Well, there's a whole bunch of people on the damn spectrum then, Kim. There's a whole bunch of people on the damn spectrum. I'm just saying. There's a whole lot of people on the spectrum out here. Because to some people, a disagreement makes them feel entitled to disrespect. If I disagree with you, a lot of people feel entitled to disrespect me because I disagree with them. So to me, that says that it's not really that you disagree with me, it's that you feel personally invalidated. And now you need to punish me for the invalidation that you feel. Somehow people's opinions is tied up into their self-identity. What you think is not what you are. He said, I think, therefore I am, not I think that's what I am. What you think is not what you are. Your opinion is not your identity. Just for the record. Let me open up the panel, man, because I don't know what y'all doing. So I'm going to open up the panel because I like to talk to people. So if we're not going to get any support, at least let me open up the panel for a little while. And then if y'all want to keep the show going, I'm going to need at least 15 people, $5 a piece to keep the show going past 3 o'clock. But I'm going to open up the panel right now because I wanted to know what y'all have to say. Please no F-bombs or no trigger words. F-bombs is $5 per occurrence. But let's open up this panel, man. Let's see what y'all got to say. I want to know what the people got to say on this topic. Shout out to my man's Omni. I want to know what y'all got to say about this because this is ridiculous. You should have a healthy fear of us because too much fuss is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Too much fuss is dangerous. All right. So let's get to it. I want to know what y'all got to say. Let me go ahead and pin this to the top of the chat. The link is up. If y'all want to come through, the link is up. Just no F-bombs, please. Make sure you hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you nothing at all. All right? So hit the like button. The link is up. Y'all more than welcome to come up and tell me what you think about this. I don't know if I'm tomorrow. I'll probably save Glorilla for tomorrow. I wanted to talk about this Glorilla situation, but I'll never really get to talk about it. But it's not really tying into this subject, so I'm going to leave that for tomorrow, I think. People don't believe the selective group outrage on YouTube. What does that mean? What does that mean, though, TB Trucker? Tell me what you mean by that. I just say if you're not ready to separate the people from the ideas, you're not really ready to debate. All these people talking about they want to debate. They don't want to debate. They just want to be right. They just want to sit there and have an echo chamber and have a circle jerk. Mature minds attack ideas. Immature minds attack people. Which one are we doing here, right? Which one are we doing here? Mature minds attack ideas. Immature minds attack people. You feel me? The link is pinned to the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come up. But I really want to know, TB Trucker, when you said people don't believe the selective group outrage. Are you saying like the morality of talking dirty and nasty talk about children? People don't believe that people have a problem with people who's talking nasty, dirty talk about children? I don't get that. People don't want to debate. They want to argue. That's a fact. That's a fact, KO Black. That's a fact. And I really don't like debate either. I like to have conversation, converse. I like to converse. In this space, if your friend doing the same behavior, they give them a pass. So the outrage is fake. Well, whose friends are making innuendo about kids? That's what I want to know. Whose friends are making innuendo about children? That's what I need to know. Tell me so I could not be their friend. Tell me so I could not be their friend. Which one of my friends is making innuendo about children? Which one of my friends is making innuendo about children? Please let me know so I don't be their friend no more. When folks want to argue, I tell them to argue with your mama. Look, see, we can't talk about people mama, bro. We can't bring people mama into it. Even though the other day I told that dude that. Damn. Hey, I'm going to give y'all, listen, come on, man. I'm going to give y'all 6 minutes. If nobody don't support the show or come up in 6 minutes, I'm going to shut it down. And we'll just start again tomorrow, man, because I got other stuff I can do. All right? So if nobody don't come up or support the show in 6 minutes, I'm gonna shut it down. I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate everybody that's here. Shout out to my man TB Trucker. Shout out to Deucey MacGyver. Shout out to Cool Kamazi. I appreciate y'all. I never said it doesn't get called out, but we move on pretty fast. Okay. Well, give me some examples if you don't mind, so I could know exactly what you mean. But we got 6 minutes. We can talk about mama. You bugging is. Well, listen, I don't like about talking about people mamas, bro. I said that to that dude the other day because he was really tripping. But generally speaking, I don't like talking about people mama. That ain't cool. That ain't really cool. Bucket, so we should not be talking about people mamas, bro. I got 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. Either y'all somebody can hit the link if y'all want to come through and chop it up, or and some support. All right. But if someone come through or somebody support, we'll keep it going. If not, we gotta shut it down. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like wasting y'all time, and I damn sure don't waste my time. Shout out to Taste of Caramel. Thank you for the $5. Sister, I appreciate y'all. Be like Taste of Caramel and support the show, support the streaming. I mean,
hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Because of the Taste of Caramel, along with my brothers and KO Black. Shout out to my man KO Black. Appreciate you. The super chat not working for me. Hey, Jay Watts, I don't know. Maybe just check and see if you're putting in a word or something like that, or if your card, because that happened to me before too. Or maybe the cash. So thank you. Hey, for the 5-minute warning. Shout out to my man KO Black. Hey yo, KO. Thank you so much, bro. Always showing love, the support. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's play this real quick.
It's more than hype, it's real spill meals. No discussion deserved, no donations, compensation for related enlightened conversations and clap back, standing ovation, applause, money shower, motivation, better than give abundantly, cause we're prospering.
Where there is million nations.
No discussion deserved, no donations, compensation for related enlightened conversations and clap back, standing ovation, applause, money shower, motivation, better than give abundantly, cause we're prospering.
Where there is million nations.
No doubt. I appreciate you, Jay Watts. I know you always show love. If you can, we do have Venmo or we do have Cash App. But if not, I do appreciate the love and the thought, man. Thank you very much, Jay Watts. It's all good. Shout out to Bucket 88. I appreciate you, Bucket 88. Thank you very much. I is no mama talk. Thank you. Thank you, Bucket 88, for not talking about nobody mama. I really appreciate you, Bucket 88. Thank you, everybody supporting the show very much.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation.
Yo, shout out to my peoples. Jay Watson came through with the super sticker. Thank you very much, Jay Watson. I appreciate you, my homie. Thank you very kindly.
Thanks, man.
I'm on my grind to get this money. I can't stop until I'm filthy. With the people, Zebo like the rock. I drop. I ain't no trapper. I'm a hustler.
Salute. Thank you very much. What's up, Beachy? How you doing, my sister? Beachy is in the building. Good to see you, sister. Always. Hey, thank you because of the family. Everybody coming through, showing love. We only need 19 more people, at least $5 a piece to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today, y'all. Help us reach our goal today so we can keep our show going. At least $5 a piece. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. What's up, OG Dude Dirty in the building? What's going on, fam?
What's good with you, Izzy? And salute to Izzy Bands, man.
Thank you, bro. How you doing? How you feeling today, bro?
Oh, man, it's another day. I just came from outside with the animals, bro. I say, what Izzy got going on today? Catch me up, man. What I'm lost on? What we talking about today? What you cooking on today?
Hey, we was just talking about how if we disagree, It don't have to be a deletion. We don't. It could be a debate. It could be a conversation, but we ain't got to fight or disrespect or go to deletion because we have a difference of philosophy or ideological difference. And just talking about how a lot of people go cross the line. It's like, why you hate my idea so badly, you attack my family, right? And the extension of that is want to go to violence or disrespect as a result of not agreeing with me.
Well, I think, bro, when people go to violence like that, bro, it's something that they can control. I mean, a violent act, bro, is something that's your actions. If you hit somebody, bro, it's your actions doing that. It's not that person's fault, bro, that you hit them. No, bro, you hit them because of your actions. So I think when I believe, bro, that some people, bro, words and the way people communicate, sometimes people don't have that way of communication, or they feel like that ain't good enough, you know what I'm saying, for them to resolve a problem. So they want to put hands on people. I don't think it's always a good thing for you to do. I do believe in some instances that it's you should be allowed to, you know what I'm saying, get your discrepancies out, you and this other person, especially if you two going back and forth like so-called Anton and Corey. Like that type of stuff that they going through, bro, y'all need to go ahead and put hands on each other. You don't like each other, you ain't going to be able to speak to each other. So just go ahead and have a little field day with it. You know what I'm saying?
So let me understand this. So you're saying, because I don't really want to talk about them specifically, right? But it just the idea of it. So you're saying if you can't, if I say something, right? If I say I think that Donald Trump's policies are the greatest thing that ever happened to America, and they have put us in a great place since he's been in office, right? And you don't think that, you are adamantly disagreeing to that. You think that that is a reason or excuse to like talk crazy about me. Well, Izzy, that's why you're homeless and you ain't got no women and you ugly and you stink and you're broke and I'll beat you up, Izzy. Like, is that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's never a good thing for your actions, bro, to put yourself in a situation to where you are down in somebody, anything like that. But people believe they doing the right thing by doing stuff like that. Like it's a whole lot of examples. Great example you just got through giving. Just because a person doesn't like Trump, and just because a person like Trump, you're going to have two different people going at each other. Now, what come out their mouth against this person, it might be political, or it might be something that will be personal, so they can put benediction or hurt that person. Because some people take this political stuff in high regard.
Right, but I've noticed it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It is that with that, but it could be anything now, bro. It's like anything people use as a reason or excuse to talk crazy to other people. You know what I'm saying? Whatever little difference of opinion that it is. And I just think that that's very unnecessary. And I think that that's, kind of, it just shows a lack of maturity and a lack of insight. You know what I mean?
No, I can agree with that. We'll see. The problem is with that is that you don't have two people talking positive to each other, trying to get an understanding, right? You're always going to have one person that's going to feel like, in spite of, or you downplaying me. So, you know what I'm saying? You being disrespectful. Now, once that come up in their brain, disrespect goes out. Now, you might not even said nothing disrespectful, but now they want to disrespect you. So you got to be the bigger person and not disrespect them. That ain't cool, bro.
I get you on that, but I think that a lot of people have their philosophy and ideology tied into their identity. And I think that what you think is not what you are, and that's where I was at. What's up, Lord Idiots? What say you about all this? How you doing, bro?
Well, Izzy Bands, very well, sir. Just want to shout out to the ladies out there. And I want y'all to be mindful that you got a Friday 13th this Friday, and you got one in March 2. March 13th is Friday 13th, so I just want y'all to be aware that 13th is Friday 13th. So happy early Valentine's Day to the women out there. No black cats, no ladders, no shit like that. But okay, back to what we saying though, right? I really think that, what you see is spillover, right? We all do it. Let's be honest. It's spillover because you just don't like that person anyway. Then it got your nerves. You ain't like that. You see people on the same side fight all the time. You see Democrats fight all the time. You see Republicans fighting all the time because they don't like each other. It has nothing to do with the politics. Is like the side of dirt, right? It's like the ice on the cake, but in reality, underneath that ice, they ain't like each other's junk.
Well,
And that doesn't happen a lot. It is a lack of respect. We all do it, but it is a lack of respect. You know, and we do need to be more civil with each other when we engage each other on these panels and more understanding of the other side. But at the end of the day, most people already mad, so they don't care. Let's be honest. Everybody turned up right now, right? Everybody a little turned up right now because all this stuff going on in their brains and all this other stuff. They take it personal that they ain't got nothing to do with them. So, you know, say all that included, you just got a bunch of people on edge. It ain't nothing to do with the politics. It's just the way they feel, right?
Well, it do
Yeah.
it, but you know that yes, I have to give you pushback on that, bro, because you made good points. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say nothing that you said, but especially when you begin was wrong. People on the right hand side or the left hand side, they do fight with each other. But let me ask you a question: which one is more egregious? Them fighting with each other, them fighting with the opposite group? Which one you gonna get the most disrespect out of? Is it gonna be the people that rock with the same mentality and the same mindset that you got? If you're a Republican and you talking to a Republican, are you gonna disrespect him like you disrespect them Democrats?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the internal group, right? It's your brother. If an outside nigga tell you that you ain't shit, OG, you gonna look and laugh at him, right? Be like, nigga, please.
No, I'm sorry.
But if your cousin walk up to you and tell you to your face that you ain't shit,
I'm definitely gonna give him what I'm talking about.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's fighting words. You know what I'm saying? Because you know him and he know you. You supposed to be better towards me. I have an expectation.
The problem is what you're saying, Lord, is you distinguishing one and not the other.
But this is what I'm saying. But this is the problem, right? So and y'all both are right? At the same time, I'm talking about it started out and it's supposed to be just an ideological or philosophical question. Shout out to Questions to Ponder, who came in the back just to say hello. Hello to you too. You're welcome to come up on the panel if you like, but shout out to you, Questions to Ponder. Shout out to Tacky 30 said, child. What's up, Tacky 30? But yeah, so my thing is we're talking about ADS people who are supposed to be just having a conversation, like I, like if I say, yo, I love the color blue, and I tell you why I love the color blue, and you say, well, blue sucks, and la 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 la, and then I start talking about you because you said that blue sucks, and I just start going in on you. It's like, what? Like, I'm talking about blue. You like, yo, I'm talking about blue. I don't like blue. That don't mean I don't like you. I ain't talking about you. But people but I think you made an interesting point when you said, hey, look, people don't like these people anyway, and they're just using these conversations as reasons to kind of go in on them or go at them. You know
how much hate I experience, Izzy, on these panels for nothing that has to do with nothing.
I think that people, and again, and this is what I'm talking about, I think that some people don't like some of your takes, and then I don't know, it's like they internalize it, and like you said, and then they flip it and make it about you, which is crazy.
You know what it is? Because what I say means something. These people like me for real. They don't want me. That's why the women get mad. They don't want me to say it back. They want me to say they're pretty and that they beautiful and they're good people and we all should bet. And you know what? It pisses them off that I tell the truth. That if you can't meet the BMI requirements, you're through. You're through.
How does it always get about women? See, now we can have a problem. How does the conversation always get to be about women? Shout out to you, Coach. I see you, bro. You be saying some BS sometimes, ADS, LOL. But listen, why can't we keep it about what he said instead of about who he is? Why does what he said have to be a reflection or have to make it about who he is? Now I can hear some of y'all brains going fast. You said, well, what about Corey Holcomb? Or what about this person? What about that person? Well, listen, there's some things like with underage people that we cannot let slide, or we cannot there's no way to allow that. That's just different.
I heard that, man, and thank shout out to OG, Uncle Tom and the crew, right? The Porch. We listened to that, man, through and through one day, and let me tell you, bro, that right there is not for consumption.
Yeah,
The
that's
jokes are no jokes. That ain't funny.
yeah, it's not at all. And that's why I didn't even play it. Hey, shout out to K.O. Black. He said, yeah, that mama talk is a sensitive subject. They will get left. They will go left expeditiously. Shout out to you. Go ahead, OG. You sound like you was trying to get in there. What's up, Dollar Wash? What's good?
Nah, I watched that too, bro. And even when they was watching it, bro, the exact same thing that people were calling people out for doing for Corey, they was for doing for Anton, they was doing that shit to Corey. So, but again, this is why I said in the first beginning, and Izzy, you can account to this because it was on your stream.
Mm-hmm.
Saying a good look, bro. All this bull crap, bro. It didn't have. This is not man stuff, because this is what we go back into. Like I said, if they would have just did it the way OG said and just, you know what I'm saying, solve this problem as a man, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about you. We didn't already got it in, but none of this stuff happened. What we're doing is going in the back and forth. So now we picking a little bit in everything. Both of these dudes, bro, is garbage. Let's just keep it real. If you want to sit and talk about them personally, they can be something different. But we're talking about talking points and what's coming out these dudes' mouth. Ain't nothing different.
Right, but you see, OG.
But the problem is,
hold on, OG. When we make the delineation and then we say both of them dudes is garbage, now that's a personal indictment upon them and not necessarily about their talking points anymore. So then someone else comes back and says, "Well, OG is this," and then OG says, "Well, they're that." Now, I've seen you personally kind of take the higher road a lot of times, say, well, listen, I don't have no problem with you. I was just saying this particular thing. I've seen that a couple of times with you. So that's not really directed to you, but I'm just saying in general, that's kind of how it goes. You know what I'm saying? It goes from one level to like a whole nother level. You feel me?
Yeah, I've never seen OG get irate with anybody. I mean, I've
seen it before.
I've never seen it.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You ain't never seen me get to the point, bro, where I'm being flawlessly disrespectful. Only time I have ever done that, bro, is when I'm on the panels by myself. When I'm doing a Sunday show, when I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, a Sunday demon time, oh, your boy is up there cutting up because I'm having fun. I'm trying to be comedic, but I'm trying to be a little dark, but I'm trying to stay in between. Don't go too far like Corey. I ain't on that level, but I'm trying to stay in between there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to have people laugh and say some psychotic comedy. But what I realize is, in real life, bro, I don't never deal with these type of things because I present myself something way different. When I step outside this house, when I'm not on this computer, bro, I have some type of pose or poise with me, right? So I go out with my head up, my chest out, and I make sure I speak to people. I make sure I respect people. That's the first thing. I give respect so I can earn it, right? So I just don't go out there and just because I'm bigger than everybody else, and you know what I'm saying, everything else I don't flaunt that stuff. I don't do nothing. I'm just, you know, hey, you got it, brother, but I'm gonna give you respect. So that way I don't got to worry about nobody. Look at this dude right here, man. FOG do dirty. Well, I'm not like everybody else. You say FOG do dirty, I'm just gonna run in your mouth. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have fun with it because I understand I ain't gonna be nothing but a little 2-3 days in jail. My wife gonna get me out.
No doubt. Hey, listen. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes is looking a little anemic. Everybody hit the like button. Come on, likes don't cost nothing. If you don't have it to support, you don't want to give it to support, that's fine. But at least hit the like button, man. Everybody hit the like button real quick. I know you probably forgot. Just hit it real quick. Boop. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. Shout out to GB Trucker said there's a lot of people in this space that have talked about kids and you all have forgiven them. Well, look, bro. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Yeah, hold on real quick. Because I only could think about one. And during the time where that person did, I did never hear them say it. I asked them, did they say it? And they said yes, because I heard other people talking about it. I said to that person behind the scenes, yo, fam, I can't be associated with that. I don't approve of that. I'm not okay with that. And I can't be associated with you. I said, yo, you need to get that right. You need to get yourself together and you need to get that together. That person apologized and tried to do better. Now, do they be on demon time sometimes? Absolutely, because that's just who they are. However, I can't do more than that. I took a break from that person. The person couldn't come around my channel. I ain't never talk about it. I ain't never do. I told them to them direct behind the scenes. So I had a rapport with the person And so I never saw it. And it wasn't on my channel, and it didn't have nothing to do with me. So behind the scenes, I went to that person and I gave them the opportunity. They told me what it is, and they chopped it. But I only could think of one person that was around me that said something kind of crazy about children. And I said something to them. They accepted the reprimand and rebuke behind the scenes, and they weren't around for a while. After they made amends or whatever the case, eventually they was able to come back around. And I haven't heard them say nothing else about children since then. So, you know, I don't think that they didn't say anything that I've heard that was like that they was gonna like that, like joking that it's okay to be intimate with children. They didn't say that. I didn't hear it, at least. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that that's cool at all or okay. Go ahead. What so I don't know, TV Trucker, if you speaking about that particular person, there was conversations behind the scene in which I rebuked that behavior. Go ahead, fam. What say y'all? My bad. My bad, ADS. I apologize. I think you're showing.
Go ahead, ADS. You got it.
I agree with OG. I think sometimes, like you said, Izzy, sometimes you gotta turn the cameras off and get two niggas in the room, and a nigga that can get in there to make sure nobody gets, or you know, saying, you know, hurt beyond, you know, saying repair, right? And let those niggas squash it out. Just turn the cameras off. Let those niggas figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Nigmas.
Yeah, nigmas. My apologies, but let them figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully they come to the right resolution. May it be fisticuffs or may it be conversation. I think 99% of the time it's going to be conversation with the cameras off. You know, right?
With
and
grown, wait, but grown. This is the thing, ADS. I don't see that with grown men. That was cool when we was in high school or when we was in middle school. But grown men, there ain't no way that I'm gonna fight and squabble with a grown man just to be fighting and squabbling with a grown man. Like that doesn't even make sense. Like it's about war at this point. Like if I fight with you, it's about war. If I have a physical altercation with you, at this point, it's about war. It can't be about, yo, you said something that I don't like. It can't be that. Not at no almost 50. It just can't be that. Go ahead.
I mean, I see what you say. It's immature and it's childish, right? But if you feel that way about a person that deeply, where you would even get to that point on camera, you should feel that way off camera too. This shouldn't be no act, no show, right? You need to, you know, saying, tell us how you authentically feel. And if you authentically feel that way, if I turn the camera off, you should feel the exact same way with the exact same energy.
But there's only one. So there was only one person that I felt that way about since I've been up here, and I said it. And and it wouldn't have been no fight. And that's what I was saying when they kept saying, "Yo, let's fight." I'm like, fight, bro. There ain't gonna be no fight. Like, no. And my peoples won't even allow it. My peoples are gonna end you. Like, you gotta stop. Like, no. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Like, you gotta stop. And so I was saying that then, so I'm very consistent. No, I'm not like me arguing back and forth passionate because someone say something about me saying something about them don't mean that I want to fight them. Me saying something back to you means that I'm just giving you the same energy that you gave me. Now, if you come to me trying to fight, then I'm gonna take it to a whole nother level. I'm not trying to fight you. Ain't no fighting at this point. I got family and kids, and they don't have no, and people I'm responsible for, and they don't have no daggone insurance plan for an old man trying to be a boxer. Like, they don't got that. They ain't got the old man boxing insurance plan.
No, they don't. You're right about everything that you're saying. Izzy, I just want to know, bro, how do you resolve these problems then? Because if you're telling us that you ain't trying to get down with the person, which y'all just going to sit here and allow each other to speak on each other for the rest of your lives, and then when you see each other in passing, you guys go the separate way. You guys don't. This is the type of stuff that I don't get when it comes to maturity, and it comes to people who's older than us. You know what I'm saying? Older than most people. I ain't gonna say, let me say it like that. I'm not saying that you're old, but what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, people in upper ages, 50s and 60s and stuff, that gets into these arguments, but they don't have no conflict resolution to it. Because you basically tell the only thing y'all gonna do, you're just gonna allow this person to keep on talking about you, even though you stop talking about that person, You became the bigger person, right? You don't bring up their name. You don't look at their stuff. You just block them all out your life. So that way you ain't got to deal with that. But that's not predicating on what this person is doing to you. This person can be doing some egregious stuff. So he could be hurting your pockets. This person could be coming at you. Now, again, knowing that you have a moral stance is cool to be like, you know what? I ain't gonna do nothing to this man. I ain't gonna put that fire to him. I want to stay with my grandkids. I want to be around my kids. That's all understandable. But what comes with that is being docile. You're gonna have to let stuff happen. So if a person is going to continue to talk about you and you're not going to do nothing about that, either go through a system, which is the government, or you try to handle it yourself by you know what I'm saying, getting them to silence themselves, you know what I'm saying, you know, orders and things like that. You're going to have to put hands on them, or you're going to have to get physically, because if you don't, what's going to keep on? Okay, well, explain to me, how do you stop doing that? Man? How do you get somebody to stop talking about you doing?
You can't, like, that's the thing, because it's going to be, this is the thing. The internet is the milk that's already spilled out the bottle, spilled out the jar. You can't stop everybody from talking about you. This is the internet. There's a billion people on the internet. So what, you gonna fight everybody? You gonna silence everybody? You gonna delete? No, we're past that, family. And it's taken me a while, and I'm still struggling with it. Let me just say that. Let me say this, OG Do Dirty. I know exactly where you're coming from, and I have been there my whole life. But it's taken me a while, and I'm still fighting with myself. But so I'm talking to myself right now, okay? Bro, there's a billion people on the internet. People talked about Jesus. People are gonna say stuff. They're gonna lie on you. They're gonna make up stuff on you. They're gonna misinterpret stuff that you said, twist it up to try to use it against you. They're gonna do all kinds of things. The only thing that you could do, if you're not ready to delete everybody, is you can be the best you could be, do the best you could do, and move the best you could possibly move. That's it. They talked about Jesus, bro. They lied on Jesus, bro. So who am I that they ain't gonna talk about me and they ain't gonna lie on me? And as a matter of fact, hold on real quick. And as a matter of fact, the truth of the matter is that the more that they lie on me, the more that they make up stuff on me, the more it might actually get me into heaven, as I believe. And you don't have to believe as I believe, because I ain't doing nothing to them to do it. So unless you want to delete everybody, what are you gonna do?
Be talked about, sir. Just like you said, you gave the answer,
Okay,
bro. I wasn't like I said, I wasn't arguing with you, bro. I literally just wanted to know
so why
what
is
the process is,
about,
because I wanted to know what your process was, sir. So that means that.
There. Hold on, OG, give me a second. I'm trying to get to that process, but what I'm saying is, why? First of all, in the land of clout, right? In the land of clout, being talked about is currency, right? I just want you to answer that a little. In the land of clout, being talked about is currency. Good, bad, or indifferent, being talked about, your name being out there is currency. I'm not into clout. At the same time, fam, I can't fight everybody. I can't delete everybody. And I don't want to. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you don't do me no physical harm, and you ain't like really threatening my people, or no threat to me or my people, you can say what you want to say. I can't, there's nothing I could do about that.
I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, if a person is doing this stuff and this egregious stuff to you, bro, and you not coming back with comebacks, and you not doing the same stuff that we are looking at, what our eyes appeal to, because we see this. It's not like one of the examples that we got. Now one of these dudes said, you know what? That happened on the show. It was a bad look. We didn't fight. But you know what? Let's just continue to talk about each other. Now one of them dudes said, you know what? They didn't pull what Izzy just got through saying. They didn't do what OG would do for the internet person, because it's billions of us, millions of us on here. I'm not about to, I don't care if you say something about me. It's the internet. That's why I said in real life, I would give somebody respect when I see them, because I understand that can go physical, because I can literally see to you tangible in real life. On this here internet, bro, you can say what you want to say about OG Do Dirty. I don't care. You like you just said. Guess what you gonna do? They might throw me on the feature page of the algorithm. Keep on talking about me. I love it. But in real life, it's a way to solve problems. On here is what I'm asking you. How do you solve this problem on here when somebody they just gonna keep on coming at you, And I like the answer that you gave. Nothing. You just let them keep on doing what they doing. That's why I didn't give you no pushback. I'm like, might be right about that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you somebody just steady talk about your internet, let them talk about you. What you gonna do about it? Now understand if you got just saying, I got my nephew, I got my mother with me, my grandpa with me, you got your son with you, you know what I'm saying? You got people that you taking care of with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody out here trying to swing on you. You ain't gonna defend yourself. You ain't gonna. This is a person.
That's different. That's different.
That's what I'm saying. So at that point, I have to agree with you when it comes to the internet. But in real life, I would expect for you to give people respect, so that way you won't even have to get into no business. You ain't gonna sit here and be looking at somebody. Oh man, your eye sagging in real life. You know what I'm saying? Most likely, you're probably not even gonna say nothing about the eye. You're gonna see their personality first because you don't know what type of, you know what I'm saying, symptoms or whatever else that they got. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what happened to this person. So you're going to be cordial with them. You wouldn't just start banging on the eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Forrest Whitaker out over here, whoop, whoop, and disparaging somebody out in the public. You would give them respect.
Right. I mean, but that, right.
But these dudes ain't giving each other respect. They got in each other's faces. They disrespected each other. Now they leave from getting in each other's faces. Now they on the internet steady disrespecting each other.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about, I see you.
I'm just using them too as an example because if you use it as that, then everybody else, to my point, they doing the same thing. People who, like you said, people who don't like Corey is going to bring up this situation with the kids and all the rest of that stuff. Just like and I'm gonna use an example because this is the reason why they said people was going against Anton, because if you didn't like Anton, then you brought up the tyranny stuff. Is that the same side? No, I'm just saying that's basically what they're saying.
That's what they're saying, but that's not what it is. Shout out to D's. What's up, D's? TB Trucker said that's you, but that's not everyone else. Shout out to that. Shout out to Kojak. He said when a person talks a foul about kids, I check them. Then they got a choice: change and stick around, or continue and stay the F from around me. Shout out to that.
Agree with that, Cole.
Yo, what's up, Smitty? What's going on, man? How you doing, fam?
Respect to you, black man. I don't know if I'm coming through clear. I got a Bluetooth.
It's kind of low.
I said respect to you, black man. I got a Bluetooth in.
Okay. I heard what you said. It's just low. It's kind of low.
Oh, okay. I want to listen a little more. I think just a little bit more before I because I do want to respond somewhat to what OG said, but I want y'all to finish that.
No doubt. Yo, what say you, ADS, on the subject?
My stance has continued to be the same. It's just certain people with certain types of energy that saying that you've been going back and forth for too long now. Someone got a little sassy comment or they snickering at you, whatever. That's different. If they mocking you, that's different, right? You get a lot of mocking on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Where cats go at you with saying bullshit, crappy scrutiny, right? But if this is an everyday thing back and forth with you and this other person, eventually it's time to turn off the cameras, and have that conversation with them, right? You know what I'm saying? If it's like that, it's like that. But I mean, like you said, I'm not the Christ. I'm not in the Bible. I am in the Bible, but I am definitely not the Christ. So, everybody handles it different. But after a while, though, Izzy, that has got the edge on your nerves. I mean, it really does. Just to back and forth with that same person all the time for nothing. That's got to get on your nerves.
It does, but like at the end of the day, it's like, what are you gonna do? And that's with a certain person. I had to say, I literally said, I said, yo, fam, you are thousands of miles away. We are never gonna be at the same place at the same time. And it probably would behoove you to watch you announcing being here, like, because you don't never know who know me and who might try to do whatever. So, like, at the end of the day, it's like, it just, bro, like people need to learn how to express themselves and communicate in a way that's effective without trying to take it far. At the same time, they have a right to say whatever they want to say. This is a free country. So we gotta mature, man, to the point where, and it's hard for me too, because if someone say something crazy to me, I'm gonna say something crazy back to them. But I gotta get past that, bro, because at the end of the day, unless I'm ready to delete or die about some words, it ain't worth it. Is it really worth it? Unless you're ready to unless you're ready to delete or die about it, because it ain't no fist fighting as a grown man. I don't understand that concept. It as a grown man with something to lose, with people depending on you, with bills and mortgage and payments and insurance and all that other stuff. What, like, you gonna fist fight over some words?
To get an understanding. I mean, I
It
would
ain't gonna
think
be
that's
no
what
understanding.
well, you definitely ain't got one right now. Is if you're gonna keep on, if you and this person are gonna keep on disrespecting each other, there's no agreement set. There's
Right.
no. So
But listen, hold on. Let me clarify
there's no
that.
maturity in it.
No doubt. Let me clarify that. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I am no longer going to argue back. I'm gonna do my best, and I'm asking God to help me. I'm gonna do my best to no longer be battling with people like that. If I find it interesting enough, I'll just do content about it, and I'll laugh and I'll keep it pushing. But other than that, I'm not interested in arguing with no people like that. Like, because I don't dislike. I love people, especially people that look like me. I love y'all, and I want the best for y'all.
Izzy, I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap on that.
What's cap? What's
I wouldn't
happening?
even
Wait, hold on. OG,
I'm calling cap.
What's the cap? What's the cap? ADS?
Because Fight Club ninjas love to fight. Y'all, this is what y'all do. Y'all love to fight. Y'all go pick fights with each other. It don't matter. Y'all will, boy. If ain't no fight to be had, there will be a fight. That's just how y'all ninjas is.
Wait, I can't change. Fight Club ended over 2 years ago. Now,
if I put you and Sharon in the same room for more than 30 minutes, y'all gonna have something to fight about.
But listen, but the thing is with Sharon and I generally, and sometimes it has, but generally, Sharon and I have a line that we generally don't cross. There has been a couple times when that line has been crossed. But for the most part, Sharon and I there's only been one time where I wanted to punch Sharon in his face. I'll be honest. Like, most of the time, I never wanted to put hands and feet on Sharon. It's just a back and forth. It don't really mean nothing to me. I usually don't take it personally, right? There was one time where I wanted to put hands on him, but there's only been one time in about the 4 years that I've known of Sharon that I wanted to put hands on him. So it's like, it's not really worth it. I don't hate Sharon. I want the best for him. I want him to succeed. I want him to be all right. I want his family to be good. I don't wish nothing bad on Sharon.
I mean, I don't doubt any of those things, Izzy, but it's something about putting two of y'all in the room at the same time and letting y'all. It's like bringing Brownsville over here. You know what I'm saying? He can be as agreeable as he wants to be, but you ain't gonna agree with him. You just ain't.
I've agreed with him. But this is the thing. I have agreed with him. But this is the thing though, ADS. But I would like to think that I can grow and I can be better. So yes, I've made a bunch of mistakes on YouTube. Yes, it's been challenging for me to overcome my nature and the shortcomings that I have in my personality. At the same time, I think I could do it. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a content creator. I want to be a sit in the room, sit in the house, not be outside guy.
Oh, easy.
So I gotta start somewhere.
Well, I want you to cover what happened yesterday on Chaotic Truth.
You gotta be stopped.
I know what you want me to talk about. Okay, let's talk about what happened on Chaotic Truth.
Oh, I got a meeting in 4 minutes. I just now saw, but I'll be back in 15. But I want to talk about what happened on Chaotic Truth channel yesterday because I didn't get a chance to see it. So what I know it was hot. I'm just not sure how hot it. You know what I'm saying? What happened?
I didn't really get that hot. I didn't really get that hot.
Go over there.
Yeah, I did go over there, but it did. I didn't go crazy. I didn't go crazy with it.
You was crazy, but they was over there being. I bet you they was over there being hella disrespectful, weren't they?
No. Usually he does it. He tried.
How many monkey sounds did you get, sir?
Zero monkey sounds.
You didn't get none of that.
I didn't get no monkey sound, but he tried me with the boy, and I called him out, and I'm like, boy, like he dropped me down and tried the boy talk, and I said, yo, chaotic, really? This is what you want to do with me? Boy talk? I said, really? All right, because he ain't never really do me like that. So, but yeah, I ain't get no monkey sounds though that I heard. I didn't hear them at least. Yeah. So shout out to
that he didn't get no monkeys. I'll have to go back and watch. I didn't know you had went over there. I seen him over there talking about the conversation when John was over here speaking ill of the blacks, and they came over here, and you know, I had left by then. I had to go out there and start working on yard, but I was listening. You know what I'm saying? I heard the conversation, but I didn't know that y'all had a whole conversation about it yesterday.
Yeah, we went over there. I went over there for a little while. I wasn't able to be over there long, but I went over there for a little while. But
yeah, so let me say this: look, I just think it's got to be a better way, bro, for us to show maturity.
Then
I
what?
would think,
being the bigger person?
let me explain. So, one part of maturity is which I think you was claiming to people having disagreements, understanding. I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to talk about you, and then they go their separate ways, and that way you show maturity by keeping your word. That's understandable, but that's past time. By now, they're saying that you're weak. Another way is the way I'm talking about. Two guys do the same thing that you're saying, but instead of using words, they use their fists, and they understand, you know. So it's the same. You know what I'm saying? That's better. Sometimes you gotta hit them in the eye. You know, I'm talking about, hey man, I ain't gonna hit it. Matter of fact, look, I'm not gonna beat you up no more, because you know what I'm saying, I done got to the point to where I see that you ain't really trying to keep on fighting me. I ain't trying to keep on fighting you. So we just gonna leave each other alone. But we know these words that come out of my mouth, when I say that you P and you say that I be S and D, hey, just know, bro, that either one of us ain't like that, because we didn't put hands on each other. We understand the moral code that we done already set, that I'm not going to talk about you, you're not going to talk about me, because if we do talk about each other, this is going to come up. We got to go to fisticuffs. But you know, some people understand, they don't want to see that. They just want to have the agreement of, you know, you don't say nothing about me, I don't say nothing about you, we move on with our lives.
Shout out to Ebony. Thank you so much, my sister. Ebony Brandon, thank you so much. Y'all be like Ebony Brandon. Support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal
Hope
today.
you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Hey, thank you, Ebony. Did you mean to double up? I appreciate the double up if you meant to double up. Thank you so much, sister. Because of Ebony, if she doubled up, we only need 13 people, at least $5 a piece to keep the show going past the top of the hour. Because y'all know I gotta pick up my son, and then I'll you know what I'm saying, I'll just go to the phone. But we just need 13 people if she meant to double up, just $5 a piece. Make sure y'all support the show, support the stream, and I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Yo, so but this is the thing, OG. This ain't back in the days, bro. You can't. Yo, most people are not able to take a butt whipping, bro. If you beat them physically, they coming back with the toolies, or they're gonna try to destroy you in another way. So, like, what's the purpose of fighting? If over words, you want to fight to the death over words?
Nope. Sometimes you don't even go to the death. Sometimes you just take 3 hits.
But what I'm saying is, why risk it?
I mean, for maturity. That's why I risk it, folks, because I want to mature myself. I want to prove to myself that, you know what I'm saying, these type of challenges, you know what I'm saying, I either can look at it for what it is, or I can let it become some BS.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull. I don't know what this means, Big Bad Bull, so interpret for me. But he says really pointless and nothing is going to change. Everyone talking is always going to be on the up and up. It's the ones that actually cause the issues that are not part of these combos. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but it's cool. But I just want to say, but Big Bad Bull, I'm guilty of it at times too. Shout out to you. I get what you're saying now. But I'm guilty of it too sometimes, right? I was guilty of it last night. I don't have no problem with Daryl for real. But because Daryl says something slick to me, I said something slick back to him. He said something slick back to me, and then we're going back and forth, and we really don't have a problem with each other. We really don't have no problem with each other. But our ego, but he apologized, and I accept this apology. And the point is, I don't want to fight Daryl or see Daryl get hurt. I'm excited. He had a baby. Congratulations on a baby. He got another baby on the way. I want Daryl to be better, to do better, and to be successful. The same way I wish and pray for all of you. I don't have nothing against y'all like that. I want us to grow and be better as a people. So I just don't see us like challenge each other to fights. As a man, if I beat you, you gotta come back. If you beat me, I gotta come back. So there's no need of us even going there unless we're ready to delete or die about opinions, which is really silly.
You ain't gotta come back.
Oh yeah, I do.
You ain't gotta come. You could take that whooping and mature yourself and be like, you know what? Next time I'm gonna come step to Izzy with respect. I'm not gonna play these word games with him. Because playing word games with him get you punched in the face.
But this
and you'll understand that to do that to other people. I'm not saying it's an end all be all, bro. And I get what you're saying. You do not want to show violence. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. But again, if you don't want to show violence, when people disrespect you, the best thing I could tell you to do is just to walk away.
Right, and that's what I agree, and that's the point that
I'm making. People get to cussing you out up on the panel, cut the camera off, and cut the show off, and just walk away.
Well, but that's the point that I'm making, OG. That's the point that I'm making, OG Do Dirty. It's like at that point where Corey got up, since you mentioned him earlier, when Corey got up. No, when Anton was saying that sucking black people D thing, if you weren't gonna put hands on them and you was already deciding that wasn't the thing to do, then you don't get up. And so that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I'm gonna mute you real quick, Speedy, because I don't know who you're talking to. For me, it's like, yo, I'm working to the point where when someone is calling me out my name or cursing with me, then I'm gonna either drop them or I'm gonna remove myself from the situation. I don't have to go back and forth with them or talk crazy to them or because it's gonna keep escalating. And generally speaking, I don't have a problem with people like that. Smitty, were you trying to say something on the panel, or you was talking personally? If you're talking, you're muted. I muted you real quick because I didn't know whether you was talking to us.
No, yeah, I wanted to say something when you're done.
Yeah, you got the floor.
Well, good, you got it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I would say honestly, and I'm sorry about the noise. My bad. I'm just trying to. Okay, there we go. In my personal opinion, real life men, and I mean real life men in the sense of like men that mainly function in the real world, not too much on this, but they don't be on panels and all of that. We all know those folks, right? A lot of us are anomalies to a lot of our peoples because our peoples don't do this right here. I believe that it's just not made for us. I don't think there's any way to get around. You either adapt to what the internet and play the game of the internet or not. We really think that we can still somehow or another hold who we are as our integrity and our morals and boundaries and win or make it through in this circus of the internet. And I don't believe that's the case. I believe that to where it is now, you basically have to pick one or the other. You either conform to being in what we would call an internet ninja, and it be that, or you really kind of fall back. I'm not saying don't post anything, don't do anything online, but like to the degree of what I guess what you're speaking about, Izzy, as content creators and everything else. It's one of those things where an OG, I'll say this to you because Izzy, you did make a good point to land it. I'm landing it right here. It ain't no point trying to fight everybody, but that goes both ways. You can't fight everybody when it comes to trying to get who you are. You can't fight everybody when it comes to not messing up your character.
So let me
Like
ask you.
it's just no way. Go ahead. I digress. My mic is muted. I was talking long enough.
No, you good. Let me ask you a quick question just for understanding. So
Okay.
what's your definition of an internet enigma? When you say internet enigma, what's your definition of that? Hey, yo, listen, if y'all want your hold on real quick. If y'all want your comments highlighted in red, do so through the super chat or through the Cash App. If y'all want to keep the show going, we need 14 people in the next 22 minutes. 14 people in the next 22 minutes, at least $5 a piece. I mean 13. I'm sorry, 13. I'm sorry. If y'all want to keep the show going, 13 people, at least $5 a piece in the next 22 minutes. If y'all want to keep the show going, but if you want your comments highlighted red, do so through the super chat or through the Cash App. I greatly appreciate you. Go ahead. What's your definition of an internet enigma?
I'm glad you asked that. And to me, it's very easy. Their speech, what it is they say. There are so many. How many times? Think about the main argument that those of us who really come from the streets, what do we say? Bro, you only saying that because you're on the internet, or that part right there is not true because of X, Y, and Z. I can tell an internet person when I hear prison talk, it comes out. When they talk about relationships, it comes out. When they talk about just like everyday human interactions or talking points, it comes out. I can hear a person that's speaking genuinely, like me, you, and OG, and I'm not just saying that. Like I definitely would give us three that credit, and I can tell somebody who's just like rehearsing, almost like girly things, like just reading off a paper. Like it's nothing that's of you. I can hear it. You're just repeating what you think the internet wants to hear. So for me personally, I would say I can identify an internet ninja simply through their talk. Like, and for me, it's not hard at all to pick up.
No doubt. So I'm aspiring to be a YouTuber, a content creator, right? And to Big Bad Bull,
Right.
he said provocation sells. And if we're all being 100% honest, we already know in most cases that's what's really happening. Entertainment. Yeah. I pride myself on doing edutainment, and I want to be
Right.
a YouTube enigma. I want to be a YouTuber, a content creator, right? Because really, I didn't come to the internet to have internet street beef. That don't make no sense to me. Like I could go out in the world and really let me just tell you the truth. In the world, I had very little beef moving around in the world in a world full of vultures and sharks. I had very little real life beef because people knew in the real world how far I would take it in the people that I was associated with. So a lot of people didn't really want problems with me. And to my credit, I am a person that minds my own business, number one. Number two, I never start trouble with anybody. And number three, I never go anywhere looking for trouble. Number four, I
Facts.
never try to lead a situation where I'm from. I always just try to adapt and to blend in the best I can, which I never really could blend in. But I try my best to blend in and adapt to the situation as it's given to me, and I never try to impose my stuff on the situation. So because of that, I've been very grace. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you real quick because that's a lot. Because of that, through the grace and mercy of God, I've been graced to not really get in a lot of beef as an older gentleman. Like I haven't had problems in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? In real life, right? Now, like I said, and probably because I stopped playing basketball, because most of my fights in real life happen because of basketball, most of them. Um, and because I stopped playing basketball and because I'm generally respectful and people generally respect me in real life, I usually don't have those type of problems. But I didn't come to the internet to have internet street beef. That just doesn't make sense. That doesn't
You
make
know what it sounds like, Izzy? What it sounds like is, for example, being able, like those of us who truly have the real vision of what it is to move out of the hood. We don't have the vision of moving out of the hood, and now we want to be in this night. Like we wanted to get away from the noise, we wanted to get away from the roaches, we wanted to get away from all of that, right? The pissy hallways, just to like not cut our grass and do so. Yeah, nah, you got a
No,
good point.
I'm gonna
Like
keep my
I'm not
grass
gonna.
manicured.
Yeah, like I'm not. I didn't move to. You know what I'm saying? Like folks didn't move out here to then still bang music. No, I did that to get away from that. I can play music in my home, but I did that to get away from being subjected to like doom 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 with the broomstick on the ceiling. So yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, no doubt. And make sure if y'all want your comments highlighted, listen, y'all support the show. We do need your support. If even $5, just $5 per. If you do $20, I'll read all your comments all stream long. Y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. What's up? Daryl said, "What's good, family? What's good?" Big Bad Bull said, "Not all real street dudes are fighters or even in a crash out gang, and not all non-street dudes are flat out putty." Yeah, that's a fact. That's true. Both are true. The scunion can't bleed in. What does that mean? What's the scunion? Are you calling me a scunion? What? You said the scunion can't blend in. Are you calling me a scunion? Do you want some beef with me? Taste the caramel. Do you want beef? I don't got no beef. I only got some turkey. You want some turkey with me? Come on now, stop playing.
I was wondering, is that like a new flavor of onion? Like what is a scunion?
I don't know what she talking about. She just talking. I don't even know. Only she knows what that is. Some stuff that she just making up talking. I don't know what. She called me a scunion, though. I'm pretty sure it's not good. A scunion sounds like a skink onion. That sounds like bad. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? But OG, man, I don't know, man. My thing is, and I get it, right? I get it. I've been I've never been adverse to violence my whole life. Yo, Wall Street Willie said, I haven't heard Scunyon in years. Oh, well, hey, how you know? What's a Scunyon? I don't know what that is. But anyway, shout out to my man, Wall Street Willie. Listen, I have never been adverse to confrontation, conflict, or violence. At the same time, I'm been graced to have life. Like, I've been graced to have gray in my beard, bro. I got gray in my beard, bro. Do you know how amazing it is to have come from where I come from and to have gray in my beard, bro? To have survived, to have lived. That's amazing, bro. And so I don't want to disrespect the gift of life that I've been given by the Most High God by trying to get in these stupid beef that don't mean anything. Because listen, at the end of the day, I think that people are entitled to their opinions and what they think and what they feel. And that shouldn't cost me anything. That shouldn't take anything from me, you know?
Nobody's opinion should, bro. I don't think we're talking about what people expressing their feelings about. I was quiet, bro, because again, I wasn't mixing. I don't know if y'all hearing me right or the way that I'm saying. I think I'm giving you guys a good idea on exactly what I'm saying, but it don't seem like it's going through because we talking about street niggas and non-street niggas. I don't even get what that has to do with the conversation. I don't think nobody ever claimed they was a street dude or nothing.
No. He's just speaking in general. Big Bad Bull is just speaking in general. So, yeah, that's not.
I don't know, bro. I don't like I say that type of stuff, bro. I don't care about the street nigga stuff and all that and hood and all that stuff like that, bro, because you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you can work yourself, bro, into greatness, bro, especially in boxing and everything. Oh, go ahead.
No, hey, shout out to Big Bad Bull. No, I wasn't cutting you off. You got it, and I'll talk after you finish.
Yeah, go ahead. Celebrate. It's $20.
Hey, thank you, Big Bad Boy. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Real Spill Mills, support. Appreciate you reading my comments off the strip. Absolutely, man. And I appreciate you, Big Bad Bull. Thank you very much. Y'all be like Big Bad Bull. Support the show, support the straight. I mean, because of Big Bad Bull, we only need 12 more people. 12 more people, at least $5 a piece. I will keep it going a little bit longer because that 20. But we just need 12 more people, at least $5 a piece to keep our show going. I will add a few minutes more to it because of Big Bad Bull. So we got about like 13 minutes now. So y'all, if y'all can, everybody throw $5 at us so we can reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. All right. I really appreciate y'all. Go ahead, fam. What was you saying?
Yeah, I'd like to say I wasn't trying to speak on that point, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just, I'm not telling people, bro, that violence is the key. I'm just saying, bro, we got to look at our actions, bro. And if we saying, bro, that we're going to be on here being a YouTuber, content creator, bro, what comes with content creation is, bro, it's non-conflict. So that means, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you need to step away from the stuff that everybody else is participating in, the back and forth, even when it comes to that. Find a solution, bro, how to calm everything down, reset, you know what I'm saying? Do something like that. But continuously allowing people to go back and forth, engaging in these type of things, bro, you put yourself in a predicament to where, you know what I'm saying, you got to solve a problem. But if you don't want the problem, stay away from it. That way you don't have to deal with it. But most people is never going to agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But what they're going to do is keep on coming back because they feel some type of way. Or, you know what I'm saying, people are telling them this is something that is predicate. This is what YouTubers do. Like they go back and forth. So, you know what I'm saying? This is, like I say, it's just not something I see in real life. And what I mean that is, like, when you go to work, you don't argue back and forth with your coworker, bro, and just keep on arguing back with your coworker for 30 to 40 years working at a company. Eventually, bro, somebody gonna go to HR. We're gonna get this person up out of here. You know, I'm being productive. I'm bringing business. You know what I mean? Like something's gonna get done, but for some reason we don't have no solution on here. It's just like I said.
No,
it is what it is.
Wait, it is a solution because I already conceded to the point. So part of the solution is I already said, I am going to, let me tell you so you can hear me clearly, OG Dude Dirty. This is part of my solution. I'm going to stop to the best of my abilities. When I see it going past the points and when I see it getting personal, when someone gets personal with me, I'm going to stop engaging in that conversation. I'm going to do my best to do that. Okay. And I want y'all to hold me accountable because that's going to be hard for me, but I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to stop going back and forth with the people when I see it's going personal. Okay. I'm going to stop arguing with people in the way fighting in the sense of going personal. I'm going to stop doing that. And so I'm going to keep it about the talking points and we may get passionate about the talking points and that's fine. And as long as it doesn't go personal or get personal, then that's a good thing, even if we get passionate in that. But once it gets to name calling and talking about other stuff that don't got nothing to do with the points at hand or nothing to do with my points, I'm not going to engage in that anymore. And I think that that's a good, solid plan and a good thing to do because the truth is, OG Dude Dirty, in a sense of we all around the country, we don't live around each other necessarily. Like we're grown men. So most of the things that people say and think and do, they don't have no real direct effect on us personally, right? Unless they take it to another level. But them just saying crazy stuff, that's a reflection of them, not really a reflection of us.
I agree with that. And people, again, you know, as with their actions, people have to see what they're doing. You can't hold another person accountable for the action. No, you just got to let them hold themselves accountable. And I like that you said that. You know what I'm saying? Even though you said you would want us to say something to you, even if we say something to you, bro, we're not holding you accountable. We just let you know, hey, is you agreed to do this?
Yeah.
So let's just stick to your agreement, and you prove to us by, you know what I'm saying, hey, we're not doing that. That right there took a little too far. We're going to reset this conversation. I'm like, you know what? From now on, I might start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to this panel stuff. But like I said, in real life and in your real life, like you said, when we go out, bro, and most people up here, even I'm pretty sure Big Bad Bull, cool people, bro. I'm pretty sure he ain't out here disrespecting nobody in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he ain't receiving a lot of hate and disrespect in real life when he go out. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing. I'm pretty sure it's people that's rocking with him. Like, man, that's a solid dude right there. Now, when he come on the internet, some people might not like Big Bad Bull. We rock with him. I don't have no problem with him. He been connected with us for a minute, but I'm just saying.
Where did that come from? Wait, what? Wait, where'd that come
bro,
from?
It's the same thing to go for me, bro. I mean, like, I might be cool out in the world, bro, but when I come on this internet, the way that I talk, the way that I speak on things, bro, like I don't try to be all super smart. I don't try to show no education. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to do all that other stuff everybody do, bro. I ain't got to use big words. I like using words that's 7 letters and below.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
7 and below. 7 and below.
Elementary school. You know what I'm talking about? That's too long. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to use stuff like that. I'm just gonna say school. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no reason. I'm gonna give you an 8, but between pre-K and 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through all that. It's a simpler way of talking. Some people like speaking, and you know they make themselves look a certain type of way. I'm cool with that. I don't believe that's going to make. I don't believe that's going to get your point through more better than anybody else. It's the way that you convey what you're talking about. If you can say something to make a point and then give an example, and people can be like, okay, I can agree with this. Like me, you, and Lord ADS and Smitty would just have. There's a lot of things, bro, that we're not going to agree on. There's a lot of stuff that we're not going to agree on. But at the same time, we're here to have a conversation, like you said. But now one of us is up here cutting each other off, and when you be like, hey man, hey, let me respect the money. Even just then, I was like, hey, bro, that man sent $20. Let me shut up. That's a respect thing on my end. Why I'm going to sit here and keep on talking? I'm just saying when he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why am I going to sit here and keep on talking over that? That's being disrespectful. I don't respect Izzy's show now. Oh, okay. My words is better than his words, but I ain't sending no money. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense. But we'll have people that look at this situation. Oh, he being soft. Okay, well, cool, bro. I'm being soft because I want to make sure my boy gets support.
Wow. But you wasn't.
You see what I'm saying? No, I'm saying that's what people would do. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. That's the conversation you had. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
That's the point.
No doubt. But I think, OG, that we have to start redefining manhood. I think, you know, manhood needs an overhaul, especially in our community and how we perceive masculinity. Right? It's not to be respectful, and this is to your point. I know I'm not talking against what you say. I agree.
I know. I get it
wholeheartedly with what you said. To be respectful, there's nothing soft or non-masculine about that. That's actually the highest honor of a man. That's a man of honor, a man of valor. To be respectful, to be a gentleman, to have manners and have grace in the way that he communicates, in the way that he exemplifies himself. That's manly, that's masculine. So I think that too many times we get disrespectful ideological and philosophical things, and we tag that with masculinity, and it's not. It's just disrespect. It's just, you know what I mean, blatant disrespect, and a lot of times it's just rude behavior. That's nothing. That doesn't denote masculinity. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
Yeah. So hey, shout out to you for that. That's a fact. What's up, Irby? What's going on, man? Okay.
No, I was just saying that, bro, because that goes to the whole talking point you were saying. You know what I'm saying? When you was asking us, you know what I'm saying, about what other people and how do they, you know what I'm saying, look at this situation with her. I see how people gonna look. But again, to your point, you know what? I just gotta suck that up. Like, you know what? Pause. I will have to just, you know, definitely be mature about that situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me take that back. That was crazy work. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard, bro, when I'm trying to maintain over here, bro. You know, I go wild, bro. I use the F word and everything over on my stuff. So I be trying to be calm over it. It's just kind of hard.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be ready to let loose over here sometime, but I'm like, nah, I gotta respect my boy. I ain't trying to spin that. I'd rather just support you instead of just, you know what I'm saying, coming down and disrespecting the show like that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. Hey, shout out to TB Trucker. Thank you for the follow. I said that means no more fights between you and the original Is. Shout out to the original Is that I didn't know that he existed before I had my name. So no offense to him by me being named Izzy Bands. Shout out to the original Is. Salute to him. The Is that was here. The Is with the M that was here before I was here. Shout out to that guy. No more confrontations or conflicts with that guy. I'm going to have to learn how to just ignore him and let him get his rocks off. I don't have to be there. I can go. I can leave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. I feel a lot of heat coming off that couch over there. What you talking about, man? No heat. Hey, listen, if y'all want to keep this show going past the next 13 minutes because of Big Bad Bull, 13 minutes, then we need 11 and TB Trucker. We need 11 people, at least $5 a piece. Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal tonight. If not, we're going to shut down in the next 13 minutes. I appreciate you. Big Bad Blue said, right, I have far too many people in real life that love and rely on me. I have never escalated any internet convo to fighting words. I always de-escalate. I actually box and have combat experience. Shout out to you, Big Bad Blue. That's what's up.
Yeah, so in 3 punches, you sleep. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I
You
say
see what I'm
something
saying?
to that real quick? Can I say something to that briefly?
Yeah. Let OG finish.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
you got it,
Okay.
Smitty. You go ahead and rock out, man. Rock out with your socks out.
Okay. Hey, shout out OG. All right, now I just want to say briefly, like, to what he said, it's a lot of dude, for a lot of men, it's like, I don't know what it is. I believe that it's now, I'm just trying to word it. I believe now that it's more difficult for men to turn down internet beef, especially when it's in front of people and it's a chat going, and especially when women around, as opposed to in real life now. I'm not saying real life dudes ain't still getting it in, of course. I'm just saying, like, or let's just say I believe it's about equal. Like, dudes do not be wanting to like be like showed up on the internet. Like, that's a real thing, bro. Like, that's heavy. Like, to think they wake up the next day and it's like, you gonna let them get at you like that? Like, and everything is gang on the internet now, and whose side you on and all that other stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in. I digress. My mic is muted.
Hey, shout out to Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff, we got about 11 minutes. How you doing? Unless somebody comes through, we need 11 people in 11 minutes. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, we need 11 people, at least $5 a piece in 11 minutes to keep the show going. What's going on, Uncle Jeff? How you doing, bro?
Hey, man. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. You sound great.
Okay.
You sound great.
Thank you, sir. Really, I was just coming up here to give you shit about looking like the Royals' third base coach, and to tell you that you should right now get up from where you at and go burn the Church Lady Bingo hat, because it has no business anywhere near a hat that fly. It has no. I can't just compliment the hat. I got to talk a church. Has anybody seen the Church Lady Bingo hat I'm discussing?
No, you haven't seen it in a while. It's been in a tragic boating accident, so we will no longer see that hat. It's faced a tragic accident. That and about 13 other of my other hats. So
okay, well, condolences for the other 12, but prayer changes things. I really was not praying for the other 12, sir. I did put some bad juju out there about the Church Lady Bingo hat.
That's messed up, man. Yeah, I lost 12 other hats as a result of that.
My bad. I didn't mean to bring that up, sir. But yeah,
you didn't lose them. I know where they went. But go ahead, Uncle Joe.
No, where'd they go, Smitty?
I don't know what he's talking about, but they got messed up in the storage unit. Yeah, they got tore up. Go ahead, Uncle Joe.
What's up, Uncle Joe? Yeah, that's go ahead, finish what you're saying.
But no, I swear to God, I really only came up here to give Iz some shit about the hat. I mean, because the whole purple, blue, the motif behind is fly. The whole thing is it's fly. I'm just, but you look like you should be swinging your arm, telling somebody to keep going to home plate. You do look like a third base coach. That's
you know what? There are more black umpires now.
What color blue is that?
Royal blue. I think
that's a monster, bro.
I know that for a fact.
I think you know what I'm saying. They don't know nothing about all the colors. You know what I'm saying?
Is that fitted?
Yeah, it's a fitted cap.
You know what's okay? Here's a.
I wonder how many.
Wait, hold on, Smitty, real quick. You must not be able to hear because other people are trying to get in there. Go ahead.
My bad.
Good. What you saying?
Here's some just on the hat topic. At least out here, and y'all look this up in your areas. These little funky ass young gang members done took all the cool hats to mean something else.
Yep. I was just literally gonna say that.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Jeff.
No. We can the floods. I'm just saying, like, I look at like that Royals hat. Mm-hmm. Man, when I tell you, I got some, the regular blue Pumas. I got those, and I got some blue Puma suedes that are that color blue that, bruh, I would love to rock, but I don't want to be dealing with no damn knucklehead.
These I generally rock these when I ride the. You know what I'm saying? I generally rock these. You know what I'm saying? Just generally.
Okay.
Now today, I don't know. I just threw on these because I just felt like it. I threw on these because I just felt like it today.
Well, those, if you, in my opinion, you're better off with those. So the first ones you put up are proof that men only see in 16 colors, because the ones you got on today are absolutely destroying that hat. I would wear that with like on some old man shit, all white Levi's denim suit. Like I'm gonna wear the white jeans and the white jacket with the blue, bruh. You couldn't tell me shit. Don't even talk to me.
That's definitely some old man shit. Shout out to you.
I was thinking that briefly. I was just like literally what Uncle Jeff was what he spun off into. I was just saying to myself, I wonder how many cities can you not wear that hat in? Like, I mean, not can't, but shouldn't. Like, just I did think about that. Like that. What's that? The number one hat I know for a fact is that the Detroit Pirates hat.
Hey, but glory be to God, I live in the South, and where I live, they ain't on nothing like that right now. So glory be to God.
Can I ask Uncle Jeff a question?
Yeah, give me a second. This is just a nice hat. Okay, go ahead. You got it.
It's fine.
Uncle Jeff, we was having a conversation. I just want to know, in a situation where two men are having conflict, how can they resolve that problem?
Well, it depends. It depends on the two men. Do dirty.
I apologize. Give me one second. Hey, Tyranny, do you ever got anything nice to say? She said, "I hate your thumbnail of me." Yo, Tyranny, you ain't never say nothing nice over here. Shout out to you, Tyranny. You always be tripping. My bad. I just, No, I don't. That was from an exact picture of you. I don't know what you're talking about. That's from you on Fight Club. So I don't know. No, matter of fact, that was from you on your show. It was a screenshot. I don't know nothing. You talking about, I know you're finer than that. Yeah, man, I love you. LOL. Shout out to you, Tyranny. I appreciate you. But hey, go ahead. I apologize, y'all. I just wanted to mess with Tyranny.
Okay, yeah.
That's great.
Bring it to a screeching halt for that. That was a great job. Yeah. So it depends on the two men. If the two men is me and Iz is cool. So whatever conflict we gonna have out the gate, because of the kind of cats you cool with, is only gonna be on a certain level. Now, if it's a dude that I don't know, that's a whole different kettle of fish. If it's it is my opinion that, especially in public and with strangers that you don't know, and especially black men, if at all possible, always give them the upper hand. If it's at all possible, if your wife not involved, if your kids not involved, if ain't no money involved, if there is a way to de-escalate it, because whoever that black man is in front of you is not just standing there with right now. Why my daddy didn't pick me up? That bitch left me for my friend. I just got laid off. My brother doing life. He's standing there with all of that. And you finna get that because you can't go, man, I'm sorry. I can't tell you how many times, bro. And I don't know, I'm just, because it was kind of an open question. I'm all over the place. Well, shut up, Jeff Brand. You're all over the place all the time. I have made my living in bars and in social situations. I can't tell you how many times it went this way. Oh, man, I stepped on your oh, man, bro, I'm a sneaker freak. I'm sorry. What you drinking? What you and your lady got? It's on me, man. I'm sorry. Or I bump into, or anything where if I'm wrong, I'm going to be out the gate. Not on no punk shit. But, hey, man, I'm owning up so you don't have to defend your honor in front of your woman. I'm not going to put you in that position. So, from that place, yes. From this imaginary, this internet place, this social media place, bro, we just a bunch of squares on a screen.
Right.
In the real, I mean, I have real relationships with a great many of these people that get discussed, but outside of that, I don't. this platform has turned human interaction into some GMO shit.
Damn.
Like it's ways that you wouldn't speak, and then I'm gonna land the plane. It's late, it's ways that people speak here that, like, if I was in Iz's company, I would definitely bring up the Church Lady Bingo hat. You're never outliving that. I don't give a damn about the boating accident. But I'm gonna be. Well, I can't say that about myself. I say what I say. I'll say it to your face. But I understand how dudes get left in ways that you know they wouldn't if y'all was standing there. And this has created that. It's real easy for me to say some horrible shit and then press this little red square and disappear. And there are no repercussions to it other than perhaps electronic. So to land, we need to seek peace out the gate with one another.
Yeah. And that's what I'm working. Even in spite of someone saying something crazy to me. That's what I'm definitely working on. Lord ADS, what's up, man? Welcome back to the show. I'm about to shut it down in 5 minutes if we don't get any more support. Thank y'all so much for coming through. But what say you, bro?
I mean, I agree and I disagree with some of that, right? For one, you gotta have boundaries, man, to this shit. You really do. You gotta have boundaries, especially when it comes to internet, dealing with people on the internet, right? Because I know for sure that 99% of these people who be talking this trash ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? It's just all talk. And I get what Jeff's saying. You want to keep peace at all costs, but let's also just keep it real. Whatever pain you're going through, I ain't caused it, so you ain't allowed to take it out on me. You're not allowed to do that. I ain't gonna allow you to. You know, right? My day's going good. Just because your day's going bad don't mean you get to do things to me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it all depends on position, but you can't avoid a lot of this just by hitting that red X at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Most of it can be avoided by hitting the red X. You know what I'm saying? You move on, go do something else. And I don't tend to carry, say any type of feeling from panel to panel, any type of sentiment. Like, say we go to another panel, talk about something totally different. I can talk about something totally different with the same people, right? Even though I have been heckled many of times, I have been called hyperbolic on your panel, Izzy.
Okay. It seems like you're still holding on to that.
Hyperbolic.
Did that hurt your feelings?
Yeah.
I mean, we have feelings. Come on, we have feelings. It obviously hurt his feelings. I want him to talk about how it made him feel. Go ahead.
Yeah. Talk about your feelings.
Me that you would even say that I was being hyperbolic, and then y'all do what y'all always do. You always pick a side, and it's always the opposite of ADS. ADS is wrong. Let's spank it. Let's spank the bad boy.
Wait. Are you talking in third person now? This is what I need.
I'm just saying.
Why are you talking third person? I want to be clear on that. Where did this third ADS come from?
Yeah, that dude. And I need you to understand, ADS, that when you use the words always and never, you're more than likely hyperbolic, because nothing's always or never.
That's how I use those words at a time.
You didn't? Okay, so let me bring up the video. Do I really have to back the video up? You just use always.
I'm just saying, Jeff, that all y'all picked a side, and it wasn't my side.
That happens a lot because you're wrong a lot.
No, hold on.
See, there you go.
Hold on.
Izzy, I thought you said you weren't gonna do this.
That's what I said. Hold on. I didn't do it. That's why I said I want to say on behalf of the Real Spill with Bill show, Easy Bands. Hold on. I would like to apologize to you, ADS, that we have hurt your feelings and that we all went against what you were saying. I do apologize. I don't remember this, but I would like to apologize and extend my sincerest apologies to you.
I ain't apologizing again.
Apology not accepted because you're gonna do it again. Y'all just gonna do it again.
You're gonna be wrong again.
Hold on, Jeff. Uncle Jeff, I have to drop you. I'm trying to become a better man.
My bad.
Uncle Jeff, will you allow me to be a better man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lord ADS, I'm gonna do my best to not do that again. I'm taking on a new leave. I want to be a better man. I'm about to be 50 in 2 days, so I mean not 2 days, 2 weeks. So yeah.
Y'all all do this though. Every one of y'all Fight Club niggas do this stuff.
Now, okay, so
y'all said y'all gonna go straight. We never. AM just said it a couple weeks ago.
Listen,
I never
hold
did it.
on, time out. Hold on. Hey, hold on. We're gonna OG do that. ADS, that's very unfair of you to try to bring someone else into this equation when it's me speaking. And if you allow me to shed my Fight Club aroma and allow me to become a better man, I do appreciate you allowing that grace. Thank you very kindly. Shout out to Level Corey. What's up?
That's a good job, Iz. I like that. I like where you do
Thank
that.
I'm telling
y'all be like Easy Bands, man.
I'm an internet nigga.
I just saying.
Okay, who is she?
You showing me growth, Iz. You showing me growth, sir.
Shout out to Level Corey. Said, Iz, if you would have listened to me and have 2.5 years ago, we wouldn't be here today. And Corey, thank you very much for all the grace and patience and advice that you've given me. I greatly appreciate it. I just wasn't there mentally yet, but the closer that I am to 50, everything is becoming clear. Sometimes it takes me a little while longer to see things, but I do appreciate all.
What's her name?
Whose name?
There's this fantastic, beautiful sister that has come along and caused the Patriots say the lost niggas to see things differently. I want to know her name. I know she fine.
50. Her name is 50 years old. Her name is 50 years old.
Okay. Her name is trying to do better, Uncle Jeff.
Yeah, her name is 50 years old in a couple of weeks. Hey, thank y'all very much for coming through. I appreciate y'all sincerely. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I got to go pick up little Izzy.
Yo, shout out to Lil Izzy.
All right, y'all, man. Salute, my brothers, man. I'm going to drop y'all down. Salute.
Thanks, Izzy, for having me up.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you to my brothers for coming through. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me. Thank you to everybody that supported the show so much. Thank you to everybody that supported the show. To TV Trucker, I appreciate you. Big Bad Bull, I appreciate you. Ebony, I appreciate you. Bucket 88, I appreciate you. KO Black, I appreciate you. Taste of Caramel, I appreciate you. Deucey MacGyver, I appreciate you. And Cool Kamazi, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Listen, if y'all be so kind, if y'all feel so inclined, make sure you support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Y'all can always send a cash app. I do appreciate that. Or a super chat at any time. Venmo, we have Venmo. Also, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us. The official after party is at Drips. Go ahead and check out Drip. Tell them I sent you over there. Yeah, you missed the whole show, bro. I gotta get ready to go. If y'all wanted to extend the show, we need about $55 if y'all want to extend the show. But so y'all got until this song goes off. But I do appreciate y'all. In the meantime, between time, Raj Will said, we'll see. Shout out to Raj Will. Yo, listen, my internet song is telling y'all the truth. Let's get
it. Yeah, we coming live. I'm on YouTube. It's fine. I'm a YouTuber, for content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go live. Yeah, Biggie told you step away with your fist fight ways. This ain't back in the days, it's a brand new day. 30 years ago, yeah, I'm almost 50. Can't be no keyboard warrior, life ain't thrifty. I'm chilling in my space, I won't lose my cool. Don't be throwing shade like we still in school. You wanna test, bring your best, I'm not pressed. We're all grown now, man, let's invest. I'm a YouTuber, good content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. My gaming chair is comfy, room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ring lights, and I go lay out. Energy is legendary, but fighting, nah man. I got nothing to prove, so just try to understand. Bruise my ego, I can't pretend. Life's too short, let's just make amends. Unless you ready to delete or die, let's keep it on the internet, you can't deny. You can say what you want, yeah, sticks and stones, but words hit harder when they come from phones. PS is not fear, it's wisdom, you know. Don't be ashamed, it's just how we grow. A good run beats a bad fall every time. I'm from the Ville where the struggle was grind. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch flies, but I might debate you. My gaming share is comfy. Room temp set to 75. I turn on my computer, ain't like then I go to live. We age gracefully, no need to fight. So let's build this empire shining bright. I'm a YouTuber, living my truth, catching these vibes, raising the youth. I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. I'm not gonna fight or catch fights, but I might debate you. Let's keep it online, that's where we thrive. I'm a YouTuber, yeah, we gon' survive.